Hola. I think we're only, a couple minutes late? Okay, we're later than I thought. Let's see, we got
Wait,
one
what
here.
time did you have it planned for?
9:45? 10 minutes.
It's 9:57. It's
Yeah.
no big deal.
I know, it's just sad. I can't be on time. That's kind of like, I think makes my skin hurt. But in no way. Cricket's with us. I got cricket. I got cricket.
She physically touched me.
I gotta touch her. Anyhow,
As I'm here making a post to tune into the
podcast. We're both having issues, so hold on to your underoos. I'm even trying to get this thing to print, so we're here. I'm making a mobile cam, so I could possibly walk you around my mouse. I think you can hear me. I'm probably mumbling, so I'm gonna speak up now. And if I'm yelling, suck it up. I'm doing the best I can do. I'm unregulated, unsupervised, and this is it. I got a fish putting my lips on. I got one blue lip. It looks like I'm half dead.
Not all the way dead.
Not completely dead. That's for other people. I don't do anything complete. I got other shit to do. I squirrel during my death. I know I will. I'm gonna squirrel during my death and not totally die and just take off and go do something else before I die.
Yeah.
Just this one thing. It'll take me a couple seconds.
Just this one thing.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there's that other thing.
1 hour later.
Where you at? I'm coming. Just give me a second. Who we got with us? Let me turn the volume down. Or did I? I don't know. I think I got it down. Is it down enough? If it's too loud, let us know. We will try to pay attention. Who's watching? Who's our stalker? Who we got? It's not telling. I got to figure out how to do this.
It's not.
It's not telling us nothing. All right. As usual, we have nothing planned, but we do good anyway.
I did pull up. Well, I was to my page because I was going to share there's something about. Well, there's 2 new moons in Aries coming up.
2 new moons in Aries?
Yes. The first one coming up in a few days.
My brain farted. I thought you meant in the same month. I was like, what is going on?
Well, technically they are a month apart.
Well, that should be a month apart.
Yeah. Okay. So the one coming up.
But I was gonna say they should be months apart.
The one next month is an eclipse. New moon.
I see that.
Solar eclipse. So.
Are we gonna be able to see it? Solar eclipse. I'm funny in my own mind. It's alright, I'm funny in my own mind. Sometimes I gotta pick y'all up, drop y'all on your asses.
I just laugh sometimes because it goes right over my fucking head, and I'm like, oh wait, I didn't catch that.
Well, I am quite, serious. No, it's about the other time I think I'm serious when I'm joking.
Why?
What do you think about it? Because I'm full of fucking everybody about it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Because it's the only time, if you pay attention, it's the only time I think I'm serious. Until I crack up. I have no idea where I put that mirror. That's so fucked up.
What is this list of stones here for?
Oh, that's just for me and what I gotta, find, get labels done for.
Oh.
I was working on it. I had somebody who was looking for the labels in my files. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to go back to the files and print. Because y'all need to know all my damn business. Oh, we had 2 viewers and we have 1 now. They either dip because I'm boring them or my tits aren't out enough. I don't know. Right?
I don't know. Look at that one's like, hey.
That's my party tit. It's always trying to
It's always.
This one's always wanting out. At least one of them's responsible. Okay. You can talk a minute about these thingies.
Yeah, go fix your lip.
I'm going to try. I got to find a mirror. I got 1 blue lip. It's retarded.
Where'd you put the lipstick on?
I had the mirror.
Was it with the mirror?
Yeah, I started and then I went to the bathroom.
Did you take it to the bath? No, I went after you. I would have seen it.
I'm going to go walk around. I'm going to do a walkabout.
What the fuck?
I'll find something. I'll find the shiny end of a knife. I don't know.
The shiny end of a knife.
Well,
okay.
Better than the sharp end of the knife.
They do have. Yeah. You do have comments. I mean,
hey, we got comments. Look at the comments.
Your mama. What?
Your mama. Corey.
What about my mama?
My mama's dead. What you talking about? She hangs out with me a lot more than she used to. We are having a very epic week. I always have fun because if I ain't having fun, I don't know what the fuck I woke up for.
No shit.
It's Kyla. My darling, I am working on a goodie for you. I appreciate you answering who is watching. I like to hear from people. Well, I still can't see you, so technically it's still a long time for us. You don't come here for the information, you come here for the fucked up wit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Corey. Which one is that one? You know I'm bad with names, right, Corey? Terrible with names. I'll have to see your face. I'll have to stalk you somehow.
You go to their profile when you're done.
Well, I know, but I was pretending to be ominous.
Oh.
I was just pretending to be ominous. Took all my ominosity away. Ominosity? Almondnicity? I'm still trying to figure out how to get milk out of almonds.
Almond milk.
Mm-hmm.
How do you milk a nut?
I've looked all over. I know how to milk a nut.
Oh.
I just can't find the tits on this one. Yeah, actually, if you look in there, there's hardly no almonds in there. Hardly any. English.
Wait, like when you read the ingredients on. So what the fuck is the milk?
Just because they put it on the label, don't mean it's factually in there. It's called marketing and deception and what do you call it? What's it called when they bait and switch? You don't know about my little itty bitties?
It's so cute.
I got itty bitty bottles.
Oh my gosh.
Just in case you get a little small piece of a soul, not the whole soul.
Just a bit.
Yeah, and then you've met those heartless people.
Yes.
Yeah, somewhere in there's a sliver. If we can get it out, we can just put it right in that jar.
Hi, Brooke.
It's a Brooke.
They squeeze the fuck out of them. You must be talking about
almonds.
Tattoo artist.
Yeah, okay. I love you. I love you. I remember you. Yeah, you had a long time no see. You need to come see me. How they sit. They squeeze the fuck out of them. Which part, though? The pointy end or the fat end? That's opening for jokes out the ass. That's a citrine.
I thought so.
I just don't have a chain that works with it because it's goldish.
It's gold,
but it's gold, but well, yeah, because you can get stainless steel, and that looks like silver, and it's cheaper, but it's also more tough English. Tough is English. It's tougher.
Ow, my eye.
I didn't spit in it. I promise. I haven't spit on her in 3 days.
It's been happening. Like somebody's fucking stuck a pin in my eye.
Casper sticking you with his dick
in my eye.
Well, maybe he missed.
It's rude.
It is, isn't it? Especially with that ectoplasm.
Now it's watering.
Don't cry.
Which means now the makeup's going to run because I'm not wearing my good eyeliner.
I'm going to hook you up.
I was going to hook you up with an eyeliner too, and I never did. It was that one that you said it went on really black and you liked it. What is happening?
Oh, yeah. What was that thing?
I know.
It was a Von D one. There was a Von D one I like.
I know what you're talking about.
I ain't spending $25 for anything. Not that's going to last that long, you know. But I should if it's going to stay, but no, not really. Because it goes away just as quick as the other one. And it made more expensive rate. So there's that. Anywho, my makeup woes. Whoa. I miss you and love you. We got to continue our thingy, Miss Brooke. You were supposed to come visit me, too. You just said you were going to come out.
Is that human design, Brooke?
Yeah. Yeah.
I need a Facebook request her.
You do. You need a friend request her on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. Anywho, it is Facebook. You think about it. None of those friends are usually real.
No.
Unless you know them otherwise.
Yes.
Very rare are they real.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, human design.
Baby cakes. She do. She squeezes the fuck out of which end. You promise.
Are you still talking about nuts?
Yeah, I can talk about 12 subjects at one time and keep them all straight. You guys can go back and rewind and catch up. Here we go. You better come see me, damn it. Cause yeah. Yeah, I actually downloaded one of the apps. I don't know if I got the right one, but I went with one that had for the human design. Let me clarify.
Oh. Yeah, Since I'm next to you finally.
Who, me?
I redid your stuff.
Yeah.
Because what I had written down did not match what we put in. Where'd you go?
Hey, that does kind of matter.
That gives you Scorpio Sun, Gemini Moon, Sagittarius Mercury. Hey, we have the same Venus.
We have the same penis?
Venus and Libra.
Well, penis would be totally doable, you know?
Mine's in the 11th, yours is in the 10th.
I don't like even numbers. We have to fix this? Come back and get reborn?
Yeah.
Born again?
Born again?
Okay. I can see all the comments, but okay, I'm on my what you call it? A muck cam.
That is right. Yeah. Your birth info there at the top.
71.
See?
I liked yours. You just made me a year younger, I guess, you know? Not that year changes much in my life. But hey, I'll take it. When you get as old as I am. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. It's talking to me.
It's on.
Kill the mic. God damn it, won't kill the... Oh, fuck. Is it muted or not? No. I'm trying. Hang on, y'all. Oh my lord.
There's not a microphone button. There's not a microphone button. There's a microphone button.
There we go. Test.
I'm gonna have to fix that.
No, don't end. Shit. Am I still on? I closed the damn window.
There it goes.
Okay, god damn, that took a second.
It's just slightly delayed.
Everything hates me. Is it gone now?
It's not coming up on here.
Okay. Oh, I tried, people. Tried really hard. Alright, I'll let you talk a little bit.
Yeah, you were doing something.
Doing my lips.
Did you find the mirror?
No, I'm gonna figure it out. I'll figure it out. Anyway, your astrology or whatever.
Yep, I was gonna pull that up now.
Good.
Brooke would love to come do another night. And honestly, I would love for Brooke to come do another night with you. I believe she said sounds fair. Somebody's laughing. Okay, so the moon things I was talking about. We have a new moon coming up. Okay, that's... If you follow the Facebook page, then you've probably seen a couple of the posts that I made about Saturn entering Pisces. Well, on the 23rd, we have Pluto moving into Aquarius, and this will be the first shift for Pluto in almost 15 years, moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius. Those are outer planets. They're generational planets. So it affects, it's a collective effect that it has as well as personally. But the moons. On March 21st, 22nd, we have a new moon in Aries. But also on April 20th, we will have another new moon with an eclipse. So Aries technically starts the new year. It's around the spring equinox and the calendar new year, the lunar new year. So along with that, Aries represents fire, its energy, its willpower, its courage, strength, passion, just to name a few things. So, you know, any passion projects that you might have tucked away would be a good time to bring them out and start working on them. If there's like an activity that you've really been thinking about and you just haven't dove into it, try it out. New moons are like a clean slate. They're an opportunity to start something. Rituals around manifesting and setting intentions around this time are where it's at. And then we have eclipse. The eclipse, the effect of a solar eclipse, it brings like a supercharged energy of change. And this is why I say going after those passion projects that you have set aside, or going after those things that you've thought about but just haven't gone after them. Because if you can't stop thinking about it, generally, you should be going after it. You know, we're not called to do things that we're not supposed to be doing, or that aren't good for us, or that aren't going to help our growth. So, solar eclipse energy is like the rebirth, new beginnings, and they also urge you to go inward and, you know, take a look at yourself. Shadow work, I would imagine shadow work is good anytime. Doesn't matter if it's full moon. Doesn't matter if it's a moon phase or not. You can do a little bit of shadow work every single day. Just don't get lost in it. So what kind of rituals and stuff go along with these? You know, Aries, new moon in Aries, taking initiative, starting new projects, putting yourself out there. New moon rituals, including like making medicinal potions, connecting to the darkness, planting seeds for your future, creating a sacred space, or creating a set of ritual practices that you can commit to during every new moon, writing a letter to your future self. I can get all these posted up later too. Witchy to-do list for new moon in Aries, potions and tonics for health and vitality, self-love and self-esteem, rituals and spells, any kind of energy work, and healing is highly favored. Magical work relating to new business ventures or beginnings, new horizons. You catch the drift. Cleansing and blessing any of your spiritual tools, witchy tools. And then the magic effects, solar eclipse, superpowers the effects of the new moon. It's a transformation in life, so it's a change booster. It's a catalyst for any endings and bringing on new beginnings. Evolution of a complete cycle. Conductive to revelations and realizations, and a chance to heal old wounds and evolve, and that's where that going inward really comes from. Hi, Joe. Did she find it? Did you find it?
Yeah.
Where?
Out here, right in my face. Yeah.
I think that's what I've got on the moon so far.
I'm back.
Yet I'm not sure I got much on Pluto moving into Aquarius, other than seeing some technological advances.
Hi, Joe. It's Joe Fox.
It's Joe Fox.
It's Joe Fox. That was my best 900 voice. Hard. Y'all don't keep me around because I'm sane.
Big cheeks.
Yeah. Hey, you know, when your cheeks hurt, I'm doing my job. If your butt cheeks hurt, you've been fucking up lately. Oh, I can do this.
You can do it.
I can do this. How much
Do
grace?
you want me to move my stool away?
No. Don't you get too far from me.
Okay.
You just keep trying to run off. She's not trying to leave me.
I am not.
She has to let her fight now.
Okay.
She keeps choosing the children over me. God damn it.
Fuck.
God
Damn.
crotch goblins. Try to talk her into it. You know? What kind of mother are you?
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Depends on who you're asking, I reckon, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Some people's opinion you never asked for. I love it when you don't ask for their opinion.
And you get their opinion.
They give you their opinion, and then they make sure that you hear them repeatedly, like they matter.
Over and over
and over again.
Over,
and
like
then they're like,
record.
"Why are you so mad? What you so mad about?
What
What did I do? That was you." People like that are so funny.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah. And you can't tell them any different.
No.
I'd say educate them, but you can't educate people who are blind. Ha. To the truth, not real blind people. Real blind people can educate quickly. Their other senses pick up. People who choose to be blind, well, I guess they just, I don't know, their other senses don't want to pick up.
Nope.
They're senseless. Hi. Okay, I think I'm sitting now. We'll see how this goes. I got the attention span of a rabid squirrel.
I like squirrels, damn it.
I like squirrels too. I am one.
They're cute.
Thank you.
I mean, you're cute too.
So yeah. There we go. We don't have to look at the wood on the top of the thing.
Wait.
What?
I didn't know you were looking at wood.
Yeah, this wood?
Oh.
Look at my fuck.
I see that fuck.
I have one fuck that I'm keeping for me. Nobody can have my fuck. So fuck them.
Hey, that one fell.
It did. It fell on the floor and then it fell out.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all. I was making a cool little cute thing. They are skull snapdragons. I got back. That's all, folks.
Just like that.
Shoo-ba-doo, you know? Doo-ba-doo. Anywho, I'm going to pull it out. I glued it into the kirk.
Oh, you did glue it.
Yeah. So the other one came out of the glue. The glue came out? I don't know. I dropped it.
Or did it just kind of
I dropped it, so that may have broke it. I don't know if you can see that or not.
So when the flowers die and the petals come off, they look...
Yeah, this is like the spent seed pod. It's a skull. They're so cute. So I put them in here. Awesome. This one was kind of love and whatever, just decor. I'm not done. But there's glitter and shit. I know you can't really see it. And I was trying to get that mobile thing to work, but the echo's in my head. God, what did I hit now? I'm an accident looking for a location. Yeah, that one fell off. So I got to put it back. But this one's like all rainbowy. It's all pretty rainbows. I got pretty glitters. Projects. I have projects out the ass because I'm a rabid squirrel. I keep grabbing new things to do. And I finished some of them. Then, actually, you know what it is? I go back later and I get a burn my butt to finish them. So I'll go finish like 6 or 7 of them, and then it looks like I massively produced a bunch of shit. Then everybody's like, "Oh my God, where did you find time?"
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. But I have all kinds of stuff going on. I got supplements in the works. The anti-inflammatory.
Holy cow, one of them's got so much now it's being made in a 5-gallon bucket.
Well, the DMT has graduated. It all started in an ice cream bucket for the tea.
Mm-hmm.
Then it went to a 5-gallon, or actually it went to a gallon jar, like an old pickle jar. And then it went from that to a 5-gallon bucket because I was making it every 2 weeks. No, every week. After a while, I was every week. I can't do this, because I already got too much to do. Now it's 2 5-gallon buckets. After the 5-gallon bucket, it's now 2. And so my last nerve reliever is now in a 5-gallon bucket because I can't keep up with the demand.
Because normally they're in like a tall jar.
A pickle jar, in a gallon pickle jar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I usually get them in a gallon jar, and I can't. I think I made 2 batches of it in a single month, and it still almost ran out. So a 5-gallon bucket. Then the newest one is the anti-inflammatory. I'm just going to stick it straight in a bucket. We're just going to bypass the whole fucking other shit where I have to figure it out. And I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead.
Start dumping it.
Yeah. There's another one. I can't remember which one it is, but there's another one we'll pop in the 5-gallon bucket. What was the other prominent one we used in there?
Okay, you said last nerve, anti-inflammatory, then... Is that the 3,000...
No, that one don't go quite as fast. It's still catching speed. I'm thinking maybe
It's not the Breathe Bitches Breathe, is it?
That actually would be the best one. Yeah, the Breathe Bitches Breathe is for lung repair, COPD, asthma, bronchitis, anything to associate with your lungs, anything. Like if you have a cold,
My kids are sick right now, and that's actually something I haven't done, but I need to do is I'll take the capsules that we have because they don't really swallow the capsules yet. But make them tea, and then I just peel the capsule apart and dump the herbs in it, stir it up really good, and get them to drink as much of it as they can. Also, I put that colloidal silver in their water today.
I think it's pronounced colloidal. We'll figure it
out. I was looking at it and I was like, I don't know.
It's okay. I'm just, you know how I just pronounce whatever the hell I feel like. And then we go with it. And then I correct everybody else until I'm the right one.
The way it looks. Yeah.
Colloidal, I think it's how it's said anyway. So I make my own colloidal in-house and pop it up.
Found out when I made a post about it on my page because I was just like, did you know? I posted your little sheet paper about it and then the bottle. And a couple of my girlfriends popped up on there. And
I don't like crack lighters.
They love that stuff. Well, neither do I.
That's why I don't. I can't light them. George, we found your lighter. Not that you're watching, but
I know. Come get your crack torch.
This is crack. Somebody gave me a whole bag of crack lighters. They hurt my thumb. I don't like them.
They do. They literally leave a callus on my thumb.
All I know is you got to be real dedicated to use one of them motherfuckers.
I asked him why. I was like, how come every time I see you, you have one of those? And
somebody gave him a bag of like over 100 of them. I'm like, well, I'm going to venture a guess why. Them things are awful.
I guess if somebody gave them to me, I wouldn't like them.
I would keep them. I keep them as emergency. They're really good, honestly. They will light when others won't light necessarily. Except for big, of course, big lights. What you looking at?
Is that a real crystal or is that like a resin pour?
Oh, that's crystal, hon.
What?
You've not seen that?
I guess it's just now.
I've not let you hold that?
No.
Oh, you should hang out with me more often. Anything I can do to make a guilt trip.
Holy shit.
Yeah, those are my babies. There's a pair.
What?
There's a pair.
You have two of those.
Oh, not that size, but
holy fuck.
Touch it.
It's heavy.
Touch my crystals. That one's actually got the feminine energy. I got this.
What is it?
Okay, I could tell you, but I'd have to get. No, I'm just kidding. I could tell you, but I wouldn't know how to exactly say it. It is a remarkable crystal that I stumbled across. Somebody that was purchasing storage units ran across their little ad on Facebook. I think Les did actually. I'm over here taking credit. Any Hughes, he picked it up, or he picked up the ad and said something to me about it. And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I think we paid $15 for that. I about shit in my britches.
I'm about shit in my britches.
Okay, it's got inclusions in it. It's got. It looks like a nebula. It's even got like pieces of debris. There's bubbles in there, which, if I'm remembering right, denote the presence of water at one point.
Yes,
that's very unusual.
Yes.
Okay, so the way this is, okay, I have a geologist friend that came by and he comes by once a year. I always start to say he comes once a year, but that doesn't happen. I don't know if it probably does happen at least, but not with me. I'm done talking about that part. Squirrel. Anywho, he came finally because he usually comes about once a year, and we talk, and I show him any rocks I can't figure out.
Yes.
And he looked at that and he goes, "Oh, you." I said, "What the fuck is it?" So because one person told me, I won't say where because it wasn't the main dude that owns it, so I don't want to say that. But that person had said it was a man-made. And I'm sitting there to myself, I'm like, I don't think so. Not in a million.
Mm-mm.
Not once you touch it and look at it for real. It's so not man-made. But it is amazing. And I could see how someone would think it possibly could be man-made. But it's not. I believe it's citrine in nature. But the way it was created was such an unusual cataclysmic type of mixing between the heat and the cold. And then there was a couple other factors.
It looks like ice, growing inside of it.
Okay. Now this one, it looks like an entire fucking galaxy is happening. If you can see any of that, because of the glare.
Is that the same thing as?
They are the same, somewhat the same. They are from the same, very unusual happening, and this is from a different storage unit. Same chick. I couldn't sell this one. I had first this one, and I couldn't get rid of it. I wouldn't put a price on it. I just kept kind of letting it linger on the counter. And I wasn't totally sure why, because, I mean, if I kept every one of the crystals that rang my bell, I would never have anything for you guys to buy. So I kept letting it sit there, and I was like, "This is awesome." And then it was about a week, I think, maybe, and then I got the big one. And then hold that one.
So they didn't come from the same place.
They came. They came from the same person, but bought 2 separate storage units. So they came from 2 separate storage units.
Wow.
Not related.
Yep.
The events, the craziness of how they came about being in my possession. Now hold that one as well as hold this one. They have a very unique feel.
I'm tingling. Seriously.
Yeah. And it's funny. Hold on. Get a good feel for the 2 of them together.
Wow.
Okay, now I'm going to swap out one of them. Don't care which. See what you feel.
Damn near the same thing. So is this raw citrine?
Yeah.
Or what do you call it? Geo?
I don't know if it's geo or not. I'm not entirely 100%. The darker the brown on the citrine, without it being amethyst that has been heat treated, because they take amethyst and they heat treat it and they pass it off as citrine. So you get check. I don't know. There's telltale signs, but they're not very easily telltale. But if you can find out or try and find out if the citrine is a heat treated amethyst or if it's an actual citrine. But the dark brown like that one's a very interesting high powered citrine. It's got an amethyst partner. I was going to sell the amethyst, but they don't want to be separated. They don't care if they're not next to each other, but they don't really necessarily want to be separated. Beats me. I sound like a lunatic. I get it. But now the feel with that, now feel this again.
It's fucking crazy.
These 2 are mated.
Yeah.
They usually they usually won't talk to other stones hardly. It's like the information shuts down, but for most people, not everybody, but most people touching them, you can feel the 2 stones connect through you. It's like you're the conduit. And when you put another stone there, they usually don't talk to the other stone. There's a bit of happenstance here and there that they have for half a few seconds. I haven't felt it myself. They personally just don't like that. It's like they shut down and stop communicating through you.
I'm impressed. Like, I can't believe the way you came about that is awesome.
It's serendipity. It sounds like a cartoon. You can even have like one person hold it and hold hands, and the same connect goes through. It's kind of trip. It's a serious trip. I have all kinds of goodies. I can't believe I never showed you my goodies. You need to be here more often.
I kind of like look, but I don't.
Well, you're respectful and don't touch my goodies.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Mine.
I appreciate that. Some people just don't have that kind of wherewithal.
Like, I wouldn't want somebody walking into my shit and just start grabbing it and touching my children.
Oh, you can't get them to quit. They're just that way. They're built that way.
No, but I will tell you one thing. When they start, like, especially the toddler, when he starts picking through the stones, I always watch to see, like, which
ones they grab for. Yeah, because you can tell where they're. Yeah, you can tell a lot about the kid by what they touch.
Yes.
If you get the time to watch them, yeah.
Yep.
Mine were too busy trying to light the world on fire. Or my underwear. I don't wear underwear, so that was really awkward. Yeah, y'all know. Now you know.
I took my tuning fork today, and I went on all their little points. Well, I tried with the toddler. I got like 3 points on him before he was over it, but
that's pretty good. Like, that's pretty good to get 3 points on the toddler.
No, they like it, and they ask questions too, which I really like.
Oh yeah, it's nice when they're inquiring minds that at least go for something that's valid.
Okay, yes, I should say that I don't always like questions that they're asking. So when they ask about that kind of thing,
you're like, yeah, it's something I like. It's something we can talk about. Yeah. Yeah, my kids come on. They quit. They had stopped asking me too many questions because I answered them. Mom, what's a bastard? Well, you are. No, seriously, Mom. No, seriously, you're a bastard. No offense. What the fuck? You know, you didn't say fuck.
By definition.
By definition, you are technically a bastard, son. I messed up once. I wasn't going to marry him and mess up twice. I didn't say that to my kid. Just thought it in my head really loud. Yeah. Sometimes accidents happen. Look at me.
Did that get filled up?
I didn't fill it up yet. I figured filling it up in front of this camera would be a little fucking rough. But now that we've talked about it, I might just do it.
Well, it's not like you're going to drink it all. It's just the fancy container for it.
And that's my decanter. Don't understand.
Say that again?
A decanter is a decanter.
Okay.
A decanter. It's the only time I ever use can't in a sentence. Those are seeds from that one.
The black thing?
Yeah. I have a black thing. I can't remember what the hell it is now.
I thought it was a coconut. It's not a coconut.
It's not a coconut. If it's a coconut, it's a coconut that went bad.
Yeah, that thing?
This thing. It's black like my soul. But this is kind of like the nut internals, but that's all the seeds that are inside of that. They started falling out, so I put them in the bag. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to have to look it back up once I figure out what the hell it was I did. And then I will go from there. But I got to grind all this up.
Grind it?
Yeah, this is all medicinal. I got the lid over here, so I'm keeping it all kind of until I figure out what the hell it is. I know. I told myself, don't lose that bag. Don't lose it. I know it starts with a C.
Well, do you want to put the bag in there so they're all together and then you put the lid on?
Well, I could.
I mean, then it's not.
What fun is that? Then I can't have any game later where I'm going, what does this go to?
Trying to save you some trouble here.
I know. She tries to help me work smarter.
Work smarter.
Smarter, not harder, I know.
I'm just repeating what's said to me all the time.
Exactly.
So.
I say it to my damn self, man. I walk around going, Jesus, woman, would you just do it smarter, not the harder?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Anyways, he said Brooke wants to come back. I want Brooke to come back.
I know.
We're going to make Brooke come back. Because her human design, man, I'm really interested. I really would. I don't want to hear all of it as far as Les's thingy goes. But I really want to get to the medical portion of it, the health thingy. Because I think between that information and things I know about him now, I might be able to do more to help him. Because that that portal hypertension thing where he gets the paracentesis, where the backup of the liquid out of the liver is increasing in volume. And I'm not liking it. He's my worst patient. Ever. He fights me every step of the way. There's some piece of him, I swear it fights me. I mean,
Always.
I know he wants to be better, but I don't know if it's that.
But they got to put up a fight.
It's got to be that poisonous ginger side.
Are you sure it's just not a penis thing?
Well, he's got many strikes against him. He's a Gemini. He's a ginger. He's got a penis. No offense to all the penises. Y'all think with two heads, and one is zipped up in a pair of britches. And
unable to breathe,
so the oxygen is real cut off. But there's only enough blood flow for one end or the other. And then they never ever talk to each other, so there's no staff meeting. Every time.
Again with the cheeks.
She chokes on the staff all the time. Oh fuck, I spilled my drink.
Who's choking on the staff now?
I'm not choking on no staff. Not yet. I don't know. Fuck. Okay, back to the subjects at hand.
Which I don't know what you were talking about.
Jesus, do I? Fuck, do I?
I don't know.
What started it? You asked me about the nuts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That was. I thought we covered most of that, and then we was doing something else.
I know you said.
Before that, we were talking about the supplements.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, I might be a rabid squirrel, but I know where I stopped. I stopped and left you guys. I come back. I come back and pick you up.
Where's your baggie of?
That's what she said.
I guess you have this piece, so that.
Yeah.
That
Oh, you talking about those? I put them up there.
Yes, those.
All right, we got new stones. Did I show these last week? I did.
No, you didn't have them last week.
Are you sure? Did I? God, Lord, I'm losing my shit.
Did she show new stones last week?
Wolfenite. I did.
We got 4 people. So Wolfenite and Grape Agate.
Grape Agate.
I was on. I don't remember you.
That don't mean I didn't, or did. I mean, just because I remember it such a way, don't mean it was.
I know, but just because I don't remember doesn't mean you didn't.
Oh, I swear I've dreamed I've ordered something. I swore I ordered it.
You didn't show those, though.
I have octopuses. You guys want to see me octopussy? Octopussy.
I fucking love them. They're so cool.
They're the cutest. I got 2 of them. Well, I had 3, but I gave Cricket one because she kind of gooed all over it.
I took the smallest one so that there's, at least the 2 biggest ones.
They're just the cutest little things.
So are they babies? Or
They have to be.
I was going to say, I don't know of any octopuses that are that.
I would say they were ethically sourced. I don't know. I don't. So, I won't lie to you. What's the point? Who cares? But I wouldn't knowingly not get one that was...
Not.
Yeah. I mean,
I enjoy mine.
Not all of them die. Not all of them,
No.
make it when they're born. So, and I'm sure octopus have multiple babies. I know they throw their penis at each other.
They lay multiple eggs.
Do they lay eggs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure octopus lay eggs.
Is when they birth the babies, do they squirt ink?
That's a good question.
I have the child's question kind of in mind. Yeah.
Oh, I guess you did show them. Wolfenite.
Wolfenite.
W-U.
Yeah, W-U. I don't know if I covered the grape agate, though.
Oh.
I don't know. Did I cover ones that look like grapes?
These aren't going to
pull them out.
Super reflective.
Pull it out. Pull it out. Show us what you got.
Ha! I don't want to tip them because I don't want them to fall over.
If I can get it to do it.
They're like fiery orange red. Like
yeah, they can go from a red to an orange. And the clear ones, from what I'm reading, are really rare. They even come out like a little, almost like that rectangle cut. I think it's a baguette. That's what they call it. Some of the pieces just come out almost in a baguette shape. It's crazy. Baguette. Just bag it. Take it home. Oh, the wolfenite. Fuck me. I printed it out and I took off with it.
I actually looked up.
Agate. You looked up grape agate?
I was looking up. Oh, I looked up grape agate. Yes. Yeah. And I saved those images.
Okay. So
the grape agate, not the wolf. This here. It's for the third eye, crown chakra. It's an intuitive stone. It helps activate your psychic abilities, and it's good for dream work. It promotes mental clarity and vividness. It helps transition between realms. It's a live each day at higher frequency stone.
I'm gonna subdermal one, right? Yeah.
For mediums, channelers, scribes, massage therapy, and Reiki healers.
They're not cheap, and don't expect to get large clumps. You might get one single grape. One single grape. You might get a cluster of, say, 2 or 3. This one is a lot more pricier. I had to have one nice piece. I couldn't afford it, but that doesn't stop me. I figure if I can afford shoes, I can afford a grape agate. That's how I get myself in debt. I'm such a crystal John, you know.
Well,
I'm not a whore because I pay for it. I'm a crystal John.
Oh my gosh, crystal John.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you don't go broke being a whore.
No.
No, the slut can. I guess a big crystal slut.
The wolfenite is for the root chakra and the sacral chakra. It's a crystal for artists, crafters, for working on creative projects. It creates healthy growth in relationships. It enhances sexual pleasure. Look at that piece.
Yeah, I'm going to end up with one of the larger pieces.
I'm like, oh, it looks like fire.
It looks like like coral on fire. Hang on. Yeah, I can see it. Look at it.
Do you see that? Like, okay, it's very orange generally, but
I mean,
whatever. This is what a big piece would look like. They saw it when it first.
Yeah, when we first got it up there, it went fine. Oh, and I just touched the button. Look at me being a button toucher. Huh? I like touching.
Touch my buttons.
I like touching buttons. I cannot lie. Oh, you guys got to see the new.
Oh.
This is a beautiful one.
It's a weight loss stone.
It looks like a penis swim on it, but that's not quite right. It's a weight loss stone, yeah.
Wolfenite is a weight loss stone. Increases inner strength, removes energetic blockages, helps connect you to guides and ancestors.
Oh yeah, it brings you up higher. It helps you go straight higher as far as ascending. All of these are ascension stones because we're in the age of Aquarius. I mean, it's time to ascend or be jammed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that would be like being. Yeah, I know. I've been looking at some of them. It's not near as big as they're making it look. It's real small.
It's still pretty.
It is gorgeous.
Okay,
I'm going to have me a big piece. Well, okay, a big-ish piece.
Big-ish.
Big-ish, unless somebody wants to donate some kidneys for my crystal fund. Of course, I want to know how to get rid of them.
Taking donations.
Now, this one's a pencil quartz.
Pencil quartz.
Pencil quartz. Yeah, because it's a one. Oh! Didn't happen. Everybody's still here. Everything's fine. Nothing to see.
Nothing to see.
My crystal stabbed my keyboard.
It was just getting to know it a little better.
That's right. Let me change the banner here. 2 seconds. There we go. Anywho, this one has got like so many different. Oh, I can get it up by the thingy. There's so many different shoots off of it. Each piece is there's like little itty bitty. What are those called?
Points.
Terminations.
Yeah, yes.
Terminations. I'm trying to get all the terminology straight. And then they got terminology for the terminology. But even in the little cracks and crevices, is small shards. Or not shards, but small terminations. Yeah, because double terminations is the ones that point on both ends. Yeah.
So is pencil quartz a type of quartz, or is that the cut of the quartz? Like the shape of it?
Yeah, you got to call me out, don't you? I'm not sure. I could get my crystal books and peek. It's got it in my one. Those crystal Bibles are awesome. Like at the beginning and the end of them.
I saw that. I actually have one in my purse.
Oh, I know where it's at. I'll grab it. I'm gonna grab it. I can peek at it. It's right there. Don't panic. I'll come back. This one's just awesome. I even like this. Look at that piece. Right? I guess I can get it up where y'all see it, but there's one coming right out of it. It's coming right out. I also know. I do know the phantom quartzes. I understand now what the phantom quartz things are. Yeah, because it's another crystal that's trying to form inside of the one crystal, the big crystal.
Okay.
Inside of it's another crystal, so it's the phantom quartz or the phantom crystal. Because it never fully developed, but it was inside of the other one.
Okay.
I did learn a thing that day. I got to wake up. Learn something new every day and get the fuck up next day. It's crazy.
It says quartz pencils, so it must just be the
cut
of it.
Oh, this one's a spectacular piece of pencil. It's a spectacular piece of pencil. Yeah.
None of them are showing them on clusters. Right.
Well, I paid a lot for that one. I'm trying to get some of the, neater, nicer stones. Because some people want us to have nice little pieces. And I want to be able to afford to put them in the shop and not try and keep them.
I love your apophyllite pieces.
Oh my God, I got that newest one. You seen that newest one? The big, I could just say big chunky, but that doesn't explain it because they're all big chunkies.
They are.
They're awesome, and they're all in still bite. But I did print out what stuff I did, but I don't know where I found it. I think it's still in the house. I took all my shit in the house. I'm trying to get my notes in order. All my notes. I have notes, tablets and tablets of notes about herbs and crystals and spelled ingredients and spell information. Relatable. It is insane.
Not nearly as much as you, because I'm just getting started.
I'm just already old. I'm exceptionally older. I'm an exceptionally older motherfucker. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. There we go. I think I fixed the stools. Theoretically, should not fall down and go boom. I fixed them so that my legs don't fall out.
I know, but how?
Oh, this is some serious Mickey Mouse work.
Like screws?
I screwed them repeatedly before that, and they kept coming unscrewed. Yeah, the hole got loose.
That tends to happen.
When you don't take care of your holes, I guess. You should probably take care of the holes. I tried filling them in with wood glue, but can't get a good wood glue these days.
So, this one's got a zip tie.
Yeah, the zip tie didn't necessarily pan out that great, so I just kept going. Used some of that Flex Seal tape type shit, and I put it in strips and just wrapped it around. Told you it's some Mickey Mouse work, but it works better than the screws. So
that Flex Seal is fucking impressive.
It is impressive at times if you use it right. I use a heat gun on it. It gets it soft and moldable. When it does that, you gently press on it and try not to burn your fingertips off. And if you burn your fingertips off, you just put some salve on it. Because I got the best salve in the damn world. I'm
using that on my kids' lips right now for fucking chapstick. Because, one busted his lip on something, the toddler.
He's a boy.
So I was like, your lip is really bothering me. I gotta do something about it.
Well, if it bothers you, I'm sure it's killing him.
And then the other one, I think, just got chapped lips.
That's because they're always licking their lips.
Yes!
It's all they do. I'm like, why are you licking your lips now? Because they're dry. But every time you lick them, you make them drier. Okay. Okay. You have fun with that. Enjoy your lips peeling off in your mouth and you crying because they're bleeding. I don't know.
Yeah, what do we know? You know, we're just mums.
Fucking kids.
Damn kids.
You gotta watch them damn kids. I'm like flashing everybody like put them together. I don't know.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You don't have to, man.
I figure you know what you're doing.
I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. I just go for it. That's how I get in all the trouble I get into, man.
Don't pay attention.
Oh, hey. Ooh. The Bible number 3, it just turned to it. The Chalcedony, however you say it, and the Apophyllite. I have a couple of them that are this mixture.
Oh.
Check it out. Check it out. I was doing a thing. I was doing a swirl thing.
While you were looking for what the crystal...
the pencil crystal doohickey thingy. Yeah, Apophylite's where I went with it. What's that do? The mixture? It's a short thing.
This combination stone lifts spiritual vision to a very high level, accessing multi-dimensions and numerous time frames. Opening the third eye and the higher crown chakras, Chalcedony and Apophyllite channels guidance and insight from higher guides, linking into all that is. If you need metaphysical stimulation, this is the combination for you.
Oh, being as they got that, I wonder if they have the stillbite mixed with the Apophyllite.
It works mainly beyond the physical to heal the etheric blueprint, but can clear headaches and migraines caused by psychic blockages.
Well, that might explain why I'm fucking wide open in my headache, but... Well, okay, I don't get headaches anymore. I used to get migraines constantly, and then I started taking coenzyme 10, CQ10, and for about 70% of the population who have migraines, give or take, I mean, it could be off a little, but about 70% of them can find relief from their migraines that way.
You were looking for...
Stillbite. Go back with the Apophyllite and see if they have that, because I have a lot of the pieces with the stillbite and Apophyllite. I'll put this crystal back before I break it. It's lived millions of years, but it's met me now.
Shungite. I don't see stillbite in here at all.
None?
No.
That's insane, because stillbite is quite the interesting stone.
Yeah.
Antolite. Huh. So this is that new piece.
Look at the layers in that thing.
Right?
It looks like an iceberg. Reminds me of an iceberg.
If you can see, make it worse, better. It's kind of hard to get this camera bitch thing right. I gotta seriously figure out some of these things you can do in here. In this studio thing. Ah, there we go. You can kind of see. Now the peachy one, I believe, is the stillbite. And this is Apophyllite. But this will raise your shit. Like, it helps the ascension. Very much.
And there's quite a few
and this one is the same mixture, but this one has got, where that one's giant chunks, this one is smaller chunks. Pyramids, actually, the pyramids do their own thing. I don't remember what the fucking pyramids did different. It was something more to do with the third eye. Oh, you could also take the base of the pyramid on the third eye, and you could open up
the
portals, if I said right, Akashic record. You also could open up portals to like multidimensional stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. So, it's my newest fucking craze. I never stop crazing them. I just end up with more crystals. Pretty sure the boyfriend has to give up his closet soon. It's not my problem. As long as I got room for my black clothes. You can wear my clothes. I'll share.
You can wear my clothes.
I don't want to see that. Seriously, I want to see that. I was like, no, I don't. I don't want to see that. Nobody should see that.
One time.
That's one time at band camp. I was watching that this morning. Yeah.
That's American Pie, isn't it?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
I actually discovered a new, what do you call it, place to go watch streaming. Peacock. For $5 a month, man. A little bit of, like 1 or 2 ads here and there, and you can watch stuff like old cable used to be. Because initially, when you got cable, when cable first came out, you bought cable so you didn't have commercials. Because you were sick of mainstream bullshit. Commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Programming.
Yes. Now they just incorporate the programming into everything. But at least, you can stream, you can go pick things. Man, Peacock, they show boobs and all that good shit like they should. I mean, you're watching it, the boobs are in it. Why would you filter that out? Just let the boobs happen.
Just let the boobs happen.
We got them, just let the boobs happen. Not that they should be like, story time or anything like that. You should never have your boobs out during story hour. Just let that lie right there. Walk away. I'm going to get the other crystal.
Which other crystal?
I have another quartzy one. They came in with the pencil.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is it another pencil quartz? No? I still didn't find the meaning of the pencil quartz.
Oh, here's some of the grapes. Like the grapes where it's one or two grapes.
That's
that's like the couple grapes.
These are little tiny grapes. Okay, you can't see it very well. So, lay on, drop them. They're just little tiny balls. Grape agates. These ones are super purple. There's another one. So they're little clusters. I've seen like little towers of these grape agates too. If you're wondering what that's, so there's, this piece compared to these. Yeah, I feel like there was something else I wanted to grab before we started, and I didn't. Oh, I did. These. These are selenite charging towers. They're very smooth, polished pillars, charging pillars. They are set, and they therefore charging yourself. Bring balance, peace. Yeah, they feel really nice. Like I just want to squeeze them.
They balance out your emotions, and talk about coming in from the outside world, and you feel a little fucking nutters, and you want to just dump everybody's shit, or you just want to go take a really, really, really long shower, scrub all everybody's crap off your aura. Yeah, do that with some sea salt and some lemon juice. Don't pour your lemon juice directly in it unless you like that kind of thing. That's just kind of weird. But yeah, a little lemon juice water and sea salt. And shower that. Do that your final rinse. A little apple cider vinegar in there. Just go with that. Air dry, and then go hang on to some of those. Fuck yeah. There's the other quartz.
Oh wow.
You don't like to sit up on the sun. It's got a directional problem like me. But it's got so many points on the bottom.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, it's a nice little piece. It's double total. More than double. I don't know what the hell. I'd have to look up what exactly it was. But it was multiple little points in it. And then there's this Cricket's getting back into making her sugar scrub.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this was a first attempt. I am going to This is a
it says
coffee
coffee scrub if you can't read backwards, because I don't want to mirror the shit, because then I'll smack her in the face, because everything's back asswards.
It's so weird when, yeah.
It's weird. But I think I was thinking about adding, obviously, the coffee and I'm thinking the vanilla, throwing a little vanilla in there, and a little bit of the musk. Touch of hibiscus. Because the hibiscus is good for your skin. It's good for your hair, nails, all that shit.
I'm going to fancy up a couple of them to send off to friends.
I gotta fix my shit.
I'm going to put rose in one of them, and I'm going to put lavender in the other.
Definitely. Ooh, gardenia.
I don't have it, though. I'm working with what I got at home.
I have. Okay, who do you know?
I don't like just coming here and be like, hey, can I use your shit?
Where are you selling it? Besides everywhere else, but yeah. It's like here. I got that the best shit possible. I'm trying to help her. And Kyla. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you, Kyla, but I might be sending you a box because I think you need one, like a goodie box.
You think?
I think she needs one.
You know.
I know lots of things. I remember some of them. Those are the good days.
I remember some.
Kind of can't wait till senility kicks in because I'm already fucking half-witted.
What are you looking at?
Everything. I have stuff. Like, how much of my stuff I want to share? But it's like my shit in the back, so I try not to. Because then they want to buy it, and I'm like, no, it's mine. You can't have it. You can touch it, though. I'm one of those kids. You can play with it. I'll let you play with it, but you can't take it home. Nobody ever brings my shit back. It's torture. That's on the lowest setting. Look at this bitch. It's evil.
That is a fucking flamethrower.
Oh my god, look at it. Look at the camera.
Yeah, see? Flamethrower.
But it's like a
lightsaber.
Yeah, that's it. I can look at it.
As soon as you started moving around like that with the noise, I knew exactly what you were talking about.
This is why we get along. She's got the words, I got the actions. I got descriptions in the humor. Huma. I got a huma. Doesn't everybody have a
You have a humorous?
Yeah, I am definitely have a humorous. I think mine's stuck on funny. So is my funny bone. I have like so many different things I want to share, different whatnotties. I should do, yeah, okay.
Share different what?
Whatnotties. It's my
naughties?
Not those kind of naughties. You people. Nah, I think about herbs and like different. I was trying to think of something that everybody has every day. Okay. I got it, actually. Yeah. It's one I even wrote on the label. I'm getting the labels done on all the herbs. See, look at the herbs. It's hibiscus. Okay.
Fucking love that one.
Well, it has so many different uses besides tasting good and being vitamin C high.
Yeah.
Being high in vitamin C. I have verbal dyslexia, apparently. Anywho, it's also good for an upset stomach. And remember you was asking? For your kids?
Yes.
Upset stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I missed that one. I totally dropped the ball. Well, not really. This is good for high blood pressure. Good Lord. Bacterial infections. Fever. Heart and nerve repair and damage. So you get great diuretic and liver. So this is all in your hibiscus because everybody has hibiscus tea. So I want to try and cover some of the herbs that people have in their kitchen. But it works like that singularly. But I tell you what, when you compound this, all my others that do taste good together, they don't shut.
I tried.
I screwed it.
Oh.
I screwed it. When I screwed it up.
Oops.
Yeah, I tried screwing it up, but I screwed it up.
Yep. It's stuck.
Exactly.
Do you put this in any of your teas? It's in.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what
hibiscus is a major staple.
That's what I thought.
It helps balance out all of them. Plus, it's got that sweetness of only hibiscus can have, and high in vitamin C. If you don't need what you're taking as much vitamin C as that, it's water soluble, so you just piss it out, so you don't overload.
Yep, heard that.
Yeah, we got things knocking on the outside. They can't come in. I said, we're having a podcast. Come back. But yeah. And cinnamon's good for your blood sugar, but
fucking love cinnamon.
Certain ones though, they don't tell you this part.
What?
Yeah, there's Ceylon cinnamon, Ceylon, Ceylon. or LAN. One of those two. I think it's ON. Then there is the cassia, CASSIE. Cassia will smell like a Red Hot. The candy Red Hots.
Yeah.
That one's the one you want for blood sugar. But now, if you don't have a blood sugar problem, you should stick with the Ceylon.
First of all, I didn't know there was 2 different kinds of fucking cinnamons.
Yep.
Got cinnamon with cinnamon, and that was that.
Little do you know, there's so many different types of oranges too.
Yes.
Right. So why there was going to be multiple different types of cinnamon. I think there's even I think there might be another one. I'm not 100. Don't quote me, but I think there might be another one on cinnamon. But yeah, the cinnamon. You don't want a whole lot of cassia cinnamon, the red hot smelling one, if you don't have a blood sugar issue, or especially if you have a low blood sugar issue. You want to stay away from the cassia one. So red hots can lower blood sugar technically if they're made of or with that cinnamon. If they're made like they should be made, I guess.
Dang.
Right. And cinnamon in general is a good practice to just ingest regularly. I don't recommend
put it in my
taking.
coffee every single day.
I brew it with my coffee. I don't put it in the actual cup.
Oh, I do.
I can't handle the powder.
Oh, I don't care.
Some people don't care. Me, I'm a very textural person.
I guess I don't put enough to. Like I put sugar in there too, so I don't really get to the bottom too well.
I just brew the shit.
I didn't think about fucking putting it in there. I literally brew my coffee a cup at a time. I can sprinkle it in with the ground coffee and fucking do it that way.
You need a percolator. Just don't do like the crazy lady and set the percolator on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Holy crap. Dementia's a
what
bitch, y'all.
What hasn't she caught on fire? You know what? Don't tell me.
I don't think she's got the toilet on fire yet.
Well, that's
Other
good.
shitty things happened there. Oh my god. I'm telling you, dementia's a bitch. Especially when they don't even want to recognize it. I don't know how she pulls it off, but no one's diagnosed it.
Oh. Yeah. What one is good to get rid of sugar cravings? Hey, that's good to know because since I quit drinking,
cinnamon.
I live up.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. Cinnamon, if I'm not.
Cue awkward silence. What? Because I eat the hell out of cinnamon.
Maybe. Okay, sugar cravings tend to come from people who are either a predisposition for diabetes or are diabetic even slightly. Because you crave sugar because of something your body's doing. And it makes the craving more intense. If
I
I'm
get gestational diabetes.
Okay.
I've been tested for diabetes though afterwards and don't have it, but it runs in my family.
You could be borderline, and you could have the tendencies that are like
my feet swell and shit like that.
Yeah, that's also because you're on them all the time. Not that I know. I got cankles on my cankles. That makes it really hard to wear strappy sandals. Talk about a misplaced muffin top.
That's the image that was coming to my head.
I hear you. I hear you working just fine. Oh yeah, but I believe it is. I would actually double check.
But which cinnamon is best for that?
Well, I would say that would be back to the cassia, because if it's a pre-diabetic thing, just don't do too much of it. But try making yourself a cinnamon toast. Use raw sugar. Don't use that coconut shit.
Sugar in the raw.
What sugar in the raw? You pay more for the same thing you would if you just bought raw sugar.
What the fuck? Where do you find raw sugar then?
In the raw sugar place.
Which is?
At the fucking grocery store. The crazy lady always asks me, where'd you get that at? Well, at the sugar getting place or whatever the fuck it would be.
I'm confused because all I've ever seen is...
It's a clear package that's got green writing on it and it says raw sugar. And it's over by the
clear
sugars.
with the green.
Uh-huh. If you go to Three Bears.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen that in people's houses. I know exactly what
Go
you're
to the sugar
about.
section in the Three Bears out here at the end of Pittman. Yeah, just go to the sugar section there. Look, they should have it. It should be about $12. It's a little bit more, but I'm gonna tell you what, it's okay. I'm
a little bit more, but it's less than buying that sugar in the raw because even a small package of that shit is super expensive.
What is that one, like $10?
Yeah, pretty close.
I think I paid $12 or $13 for a big bag of the raw sugar. Sugar and raw sugar, they're basically essentially the same.
I'm disappointed in myself right now.
Don't be disappointed in yourself. You're just being a victim of marketing.
No, it's how did I not realize that there's a...
You sit around looking and reading all the information on all the packages?
No.
I do. That's how.
I just know I don't want cane sugar or bleached sugar.
You don't want the bleached sugar. The cane sugar is sugar cane is not sugar cane. The raw sugar is sugar cane.
It's the bleached sugar I was talking
You don't
about.
want that white stuff. You know, you don't want the white stuff. Not that I'm anti-white. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let's not go down that road.
Don't start me down the rabbit hole. Oh, my gods. Where did I do with mine? Did I walk off with it? I did. I replaced it with your coffee scrub. That's how we got off on a major subject problem. Yeah, oh, and that's the other thing. If we're going to be talking about whatever and whatever's healthier, you get your creamers. Not that I'm dissing all the creamers. I am dissing all the creamers. So, yeah, whatever.
God, it smells like coffee and coconut, and I just want
I thought you were going to say Coke.
to eat it.
Well, you could, technically. It does. Oh, my God. You know what it reminds me of? Okay, I grew up Southern Baptist, and there was a little rinky-dinky church in the fucking... Yeah, there's a reason. Yeah. Anywho, the downstairs in this church was where they had the little kitchen, and Sunday school they would always have refreshments for the kiddos, and they'd always have coffee brewing in the morning.
Yeah.
And it always smelled like this. And every time I smell this, I have a flashback to that basement. And there was a ghost in this one weird cleaning closet.
Like a good one or a bad one?
Just a ghost.
Just there?
Yeah, it was just a thing. I always tried to... It was nice, actually, now that I think about it. But nobody else could see it, so I knew it was bad and I shouldn't talk about it, so I would run from it. That was me, now that I think back. Nobody needed to know what I could do, because I just... The little experience I had with telling anybody didn't go well.
Yep.
I was like, fuck it. It's not like I can talk to them all, so it's not like I'm a programmable circus animal. So... I'm a witch of many trades. I'm a mistress of none of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can do them all a little bit, or some of them more than others, but I can honestly say none of them are my expertise is in any of them particularly.
Mm-mm.
I hear what I need to hear. If they push hard enough, I can hear it. I can tell them. But yeah, it smells like that. Coffee smells like that basement smell. It always smelled like that because that was where the refreshments were, and Sunday school was down there. And then the nursery, because I stayed in the nursery because Southern Baptist. I'd rather watch the babies. I volunteered for nursery duty all the time. I like the kids. Kids are honest. Good. I still like kids for the most part. I just give them sugar and a puppy and some espresso and send them home. They ain't mine. They're not my birth canal problem.
No problem. Oh, shit.
You know, bad things happen sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes bad things happen. Somebody had to give birth to Jeffrey Dahmer, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody's essentially created negative. Not
No.
usually.
I don't.
Not normally.
Well,
Welcome to Witchwood. This is how we do everything.
there's some shit you can see in a birth chart.
I bet. Goddamn, have you ever done maybe Manson's? Or
Oh
Dahmer
fuck!
or
You can
anything?
like Google. You can. They
Yeah.
use those people as an example in like one of the
It'd be
major
interesting to
astrology
do your
groups
chart,
I'm in.
Like from your perspective.
Yeah.
For me, it'd be gibberish.
That'd be interesting.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
it? But do one of the ones nobody's done. Ooh, I'd be interested also. Ooh, because everybody's so gung ho on the ghost hunting duo, the couple. My brain quit working.
I didn't know there was a ghost hunting couple.
They're dead now, but they did the Amityville Horror Show, a movie, or not the movie, but they checked out that case. They did the Annabelle.
I thought I heard bells earlier too.
Yeah, they mimic the bells. I have to listen to make sure it's really them actually going
But
off.
these were lighter bells. It reminded me
yeah.
of the bell on my purse, my fairy bell.
Yeah, well,
It's
it's those bells like muted. Yeah, they like to mimic things. The things they go crazy for in these little shows make me crack the fuck up at times.
I like the red lights.
The red lights are cool. It's the red light district. Everything was good
I
in the red light.
forgot about that song.
It's a song.
Well,
It's a place.
it's also, and I think Ludacris says it in a song,
Is
and I
it-
don't know which one.
It's not Germany, but it's like in European country.
Fuck if
British.
I know.
I don't fucking remember where the hell that. Where's the red light district, y'all?
These are yours.
Hey, keys. They can get in.
Huh.
Hey, I made a recipe for blood purifying tea.
Woo.
Right. Y'all want the recipe? I'll give it to you. Blood purifying means cleansing your blood. Anything associated with your blood, like high blood pressure, etc. Because they all got like plaque and whatnot is in the blood. And, you know, and honestly, if you've had the latest jab, I'm trying to figure out the right way to say it without saying too much.
Poke.
The poke. Yeah, that not voluntary poke. Anywho, your blood will be jammed up a bit. You might want to take better care of it. I'm trying to think of very nice ways to put things. But anyway, green tea. I cannot even say some of the words. MANJISTHA. It is essentially, I believe that one is madder root. MADDER root. Wow. I remember more than I think I do sometimes.
The Warrens. Hey, it's Chris Berwin.
Thank you. Berwin. He's been obviously out and about in the last couple of days because it's cold.
Yeah, freezing.
Right. Could you lay off, Chris?
The
Warrens, yeah. Ed and Lorraine. I had to think of the words. So Ed and Lorraine Warren, you just have to look up their information and see what their birth dates and stuff were. Because, I don't know, she seems like, she reminds me a bit, her energy reminds me kind of like my mama. In that soft, but don't kind of, no nonsense-ish kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ed, he kind of sort of reminds me of my papa in the aspects of being egotistical. He's always right kind of motherfucker. Anyway, whether they were or weren't, I don't know. Never met them. Can't meet them now necessarily.
What'd you say their names were?
Ed,
the
Ed
Warrens.
And Lorraine.
Okay.
Ed and Lorraine Warren. Annabelle was one of their cases. The werewolf was one of their cases. The werewolf? Yeah, it's a werewolf, yeah. I've got some of the books. Oh. They're turning, I think. Well, it's a very loud, odd truck. But everybody pulls in here. Open, not open, don't matter. So,
the Warrens. And Lauren.
And Lorraine.
Gonna look into that.
Lorraine.
Their birth charts, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That'd be interesting.
I'd see if I can find it.
Yeah, because like I said, he seems to be.
If I can't find it, then I gotta find birth dates of them. And if I can't find an exact time,
you can find all of it. I've seen it all somewhere. Easy enough to find. Because I went through a little spell where I went down in that rabbit hole. I like to go into rabbit holes, apparently.
So do I. It's fun.
They have the best cookies.
The best treats.
The best cookies. Yeah, eat this. Drink this. Smoke this. Mm-hmm. I always listen to the caterpillar.
Mm-hmm.
My papa always called me the Cheshire Cat.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Yeah.
As you look at me right now.
Yeah.
No wonder you have the Cheshire Cat.
Yep. I was thinking about Pablo. I see it. Jeez. But yeah, I was always up to something, but it never looked like I was up to something when I was up to something, and it looked like I wasn't when I was. Or looked like I was when I wasn't. That's it. I know what I mean, but it may not be what comes out of my mouth. It may not be comes out of my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna flip these on my bag before I figure where they are. Sounds like somebody's out here. Somebody is out here. That's radio.
But I have the radio on it.
No. It's outside radio. It's bass.
Then I have no idea.
I don't know either. I just work here. As long as
Kira? Too late for Kira.
Maybe. Yeah, because she's already back from the grocery. But she might have ran what's his face on. Because you guys need to know all my business. It's not even my business. I'm minding somebody else's business. Put this on back.
Oh. Did I ever tell you what octopus magic was for? Let me see.
Yeah, we're busy, motherfuckers. That's why we're unorganized.
I thought it was funny though because I went home with it the day my kids started getting sick, and it had something to do with sickness.
Regeneration.
I was like, well, now I know why I felt like I had to bring this fucking thing home.
Regeneration. It would have to be regenerative energies. Because they do rebuild everything from legs to penises.
That's right. If they lose a leg, they grow it back, don't they?
Yeah, they throw their penis at the mate. They throw their penis and they leave. They're like, here, I don't need any of this shit. I'm out. No child support. Bye.
Nah! Good luck with that.
Yeah, I guess at that point, you don't have to worry about sticking your dick in crazy.
Damn. Damn.
And you don't have to worry about if the dick came from a crazy octopus.
That's saying something.
It is, isn't it?
Where's
We
these?
don't know, but it's saying something.
I know. I found shit on them because I was just like, what? I said something to Dustin. I was like, I can't believe this right now. Like, I cannot believe
Dustin's
what I
your
am
old man.
reading.
Dustin's our old man.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, we're just talking to people about things they don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're already nuts. We don't need to be extra.
We're always extra.
I try to bring extra nuts later. Fine.
This is going too far. There's no way I would have been looking at it then. There's the human design thing. Damn it. I'm a bit upset with myself for not saving that. Fine. I just remember it blowing my mind. I was like, what? Yeah, see, there's the search. I guess I could have put spiritual properties. Oh, for Pete's sake. Why is it when I'm looking for something, I can't find it? God damn it. Okay, maybe this one. They relate to steampunk too, which
Steampunk?
yeah,
Well, yeah.
like that era,
Yeah.
which I think is cool because
When
I
was
kind
that
of
era?
like.
I thought that was new. I thought steampunk was kind of new.
There's like,
I know they based it off of. There's also talk that there was.
because of the Kraken, even though he wasn't like an
Yeah.
octopus, but that's where the
Kraken. You talk about having a terminal pit case of
octopus medicine, intelligence, camouflage, intuition, regeneration, adaptability, movement over obstacles, expansion, defensive, flexibility, psychic abilities. The octopus is reminding you to stay camouflaged at this time. You will know when the time is right to strike out again.
Knowing when to throw your penis and knowing when to keep it.
Adaptability, potential, intelligence. I had this all. Oh. Will, focus, magic, reason, illusion.
Stick out.
Defense, mystery, strategic, potential, knowing, diversity, creativity, flexibility, expansion, complexity.
There you go.
Intelligence, adaptability, insatiability.
Insatiability.
Unpredictability.
You can't get enough?
You can't get enough of octopus.
There is that tentacle monster in the
Is that?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think at the bottom of it was showing you like some of the gnarlier signs of it, or some, gnarlier.
Like the yeah,
because insatiability.
There's a positive and a
it was saying something else, insatiability, and it said something else behind it that wasn't so hot. It looked like maybe another one.
I could see that.
Yeah, I'm filling my decanter.
This still isn't everything that I had like.
Yeah, you found the mother lode, now you can't find the load at all.
Mm-hmm.
Story of my life.
Just like.
I don't know. I've learned to live with it.
Oh.
That was my hip.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah, fucking kids.
That's what mine do all the time.
Yeah, it doesn't stop, just in case you're wondering. Well, maybe, I don't know. I could probably help you. I didn't have the information I have now. I didn't know shit about herbs until 5, 6 years ago, 7 years. I mean, I did, but not in comparison to what I know now.
Really?
Oh, hell. I know, it was like a crash course. Well, I lived with a narcissist for 11 years, so you don't want to bloom in front of them because they'll just walk by and pluck all your flowers. So I grew my roots, my solid base of me, because you can keep that hidden underground.
Yep.
They don't need to know. If they think you're stupid, let them think you're stupid. Nobody needs their fucking acceptance.
Pour me a shot, damn it.
Chris, come get your shot, baby. Here's mine. I'd puke.
Bottoms up.
I'd puke. I'm a sipper.
Octopus spirit, sixth sense, resilience, intelligent. The octopus can multitask their way around life. Very adaptable and grounded. They know how to protect themselves in any situation. Success and dynamism and great strength.
It seems like objectivity would be possible for that. Being able to look at things from outside instead of emotion-based and driven. Because they seem to be more of an objective type of an animal. At least that's my opinion.
It's crazy to me how fucking smart they are. Like,
no, they're smart enough to hide from us.
Yeah. They can get into, they can open jars and stuff. Just like...
I can't even open a jar. No,
yeah,
I'm the one that opens jars for everybody else.
But not me.
I used to anyway. Let's go with that one. Except for crazy people. Oh my gosh, she handed me her Ensure the other day. Okay, she was beating it on the counter for saying
Wait.
Okay, yeah.
Her what?
Ensure. It is a drink.
Milky drink, vitamin
for
drink.
Old people. Yeah.
Okay.
For old people. For people who are malnutritioned. Let's go with that one. Because it's more than just for old people. That was very blah of me. I got something better though. It's called Eat a Cheeseburger. A supplement. It does so much more. The Ensure is a quick fix. But I'm not sure how I feel about them because it's prepared a little. I don't know. I have an odd feeling about them. Not like dire or anything, but it just feels a little odd. And I go by my feelings because so far I've been right.
Yes.
I have not thus far been wrong. Not that I'm, what do you call it? Being conceited? Yeah. It's just I trust my instincts because so far the instincts that I have not been wrong. So I don't want to sound like I'm, I trust my instincts. I've taken things in my body, I'll throw them up. I don't throw up easy. But I've taken like blood pressure and stuff. I've taken medicines for the blood pressure prior. I don't now. I've got my own shit. I make my own shit. And I'm happier about that. And I'm mean to my body, for fuck's sake. I work it to the brink.
Those drinks you're talking about, my brother was diagnosed with ADHD in school, so they put him on Ritalin, which made him lose a bunch of weight. And not lose a bunch of weight, but he could gain weight.
Well, it's speed.
Okay, that makes sense. So what they did, once I think he was brought back to the doctor to address it, because my dad started noticing, they had him drinking those fucking drinks. Every
morning. Did it change anything?
I'm going to say no. Mm-mm. No.
I haven't really seen anyone who's come back and said, yeah, it made a difference in my life. Because it does. Most of the stuff does for half a minute. You'll get a month. Month is less is right at his cutting point. Mm-hmm. Whenever he's trying anything, because they always try to up your dosage after 2 weeks of something. Oh, 2 weeks, you're doing good. All right, here, let's up this dosage. If I'm doing good, why are you upping it? First off. Second, no. I take the same rule of thumb for medicines as I do herbs. You need a full fucking month, 30 days, to wait and see what it does, because at that 30-day marker, that's when you see the potential, the what do you call it, climax of the potential of the herb. Mm-hmm. Although it can, with combinations of other herbs, do more and go higher, or fix things better. You know what I mean? But the medicines, that's about the point where you find out if your ass is going to leak. Because he's lost his other foot a lot quicker because one fucking idiotic doctor, I call her Dr. fucking drug dealer, because she's always pushing some medications. I was like, no, she's a nice person. She is. But as a doctor, she's a quackpot. She's a quackpot. And she just pushes everything. Trulicity, okay? Trulicity took his foot away. His last foot. Because deep in the paperwork, online, it's not really paperwork, but because it's not in the actual paperwork. And nobody reads their paperwork. Y'all need to be reading your fucking medicine paperwork. Pay attention, then go to the side. Go to the side. And then when you think you've read it all, keep reading. It's a pain in the ass. You're not digesting it. I get it. Keep reading. You'll find things that are just like, oh my fucking God. I read deeper. I have a thirst. If I know I'm on the trail of something, I am a fucking bulldog. If I feel like I'm on the trail of something, I don't stop until I fucking find what is driving me to look.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually find it, and it's usually deeper when you think you've passed the side effects. Go deeper. Keep going. Go site to site. Go reviews of that medication by people, not the company. I mean, what company is going to put out a negative review of themselves? None. Otherwise, they wouldn't still be around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, majority of these companies have been involved in very, very, very large lawsuits.
Yep.
I mean, good Lord. I mean, there's one I won't say the name of that they experiment on people. I'm going to just kind of leave it there. I don't want to die.
Don't they all?
Well, I mean, they experiment on everything is an experiment. One of them started out as a.
I am getting my coat on.
There's one of them that started out as a medicine for animals. They're playing with our animals now. I'm not digging.
Yeah.
No, you come talk to me, and if I can't help you, I'll tell you so. But there's lots of things that herb-wise you can help with animals.
That litter that almost killed my cat. I haven't had a fucking problem since I got rid of that litter.
Mm-hmm. It could be the food. There's all kinds of shit going on with the foods too. I can't say brands or whatever, but go deep. Look deep into your foods, and they change periodically. So if something feels like it's not quite right, or if your animal seems to all of a sudden be funky, start with the simplest thing, and that's the food. Look into the food. Go deep. Like my contacts. Apparently my contacts did change. Remember I told you about?
Yeah.
They did change. I found me another one I want to try now. But yeah, I won't say which company or brand, but I was priorly using AccuView2s, and suffice it to say that something changed.
Oh, I think those are the ones that Dustin. He hasn't.
He may not have a problem, but it might be some.
No, he hasn't had them in a while. But
yeah, well, see, they were fine for me for years and years and years, and then the vision started going a little bit like the old people stuff, you know, where you have to wear cheaters, but an occasional cheater thing, you know. Occasionally I'd have to pick it up because I'd be tired or something. My eyes would be like, nah, bitch, you just gotta get some help. I ain't doing it. So that was fine, but I said I made a mistake and said, hey, there's something I can fix. I like my doctor. He works with me. He's a patient motherfucker. He has to be patient to work with me. Unfortunately for his ass, he likes me. Psycho. But yeah, I went in to get the eye exam right as my contacts were ending, and everyone, he gave me a trial pair, but it wasn't even going to be in the realm of what he was going to prescribe me. And I was like, okay, but they were perfect. And then he don't remember, or he can't find them again. I don't know, but they were perfect. I could see they were amazing. And after that, because I didn't have glasses or contacts, so he gave me those, and he didn't remember what they were. And after that, everything he gave me, and he sent me home with a bag full of different contacts. All kinds of different contacts, like a week's worth of each one. I'm like, dude, I don't like any of these. Don't ever get them. I fucking hate trifocals, bifocals, or multifocals. That's it. It's the multifocals, man. They kept spinning in my eyes. Like, okay. My day-to-day walking was like a funhouse ride. I was like, fuck this shit.
I couldn't even fucking imagine trying to wear that.
Could you imagine?
Nope.
I mean, even the glasses are a little rough. I was like, no, don't. My eyes ain't that bad. I don't give a shit. Because I don't need to be able to read as I walk.
Don't give me that.
If you ever put on cheaters and tried to walk, that's what it's like when you got the glasses on and you look at the wrong spot in them. And same thing with the contacts. I need to function. I don't need this shit. What is this multifocal shit? No. Hate it. It's stupid. And everybody just seems to just go, well, they're awful. Then why are we all just complacently taking them? I'm not taking them. So I went through everything he had. I'm sweet, but I'm also not going to accept things I don't want. I go back to glasses, and then I'll buy a color of everything and shape and size to go with all my outfits. I'll change my glasses with my attitudes.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, I do not want to get bored. So, but I hate glasses, but it is what it is, and I'll do what I got to do. But the contacts was like, no, But then I go, I don't want multifocals. Can we not focal me? He gave me that confused look that people do when I make up my own words.
Can we not focal me?
I don't want any focals. I don't want to be focaled. And, it's like, like single vision. I'm nearsighted, so let's give me something I can see far with. Yes, I got astigmatism. Fine.
Me too.
Whatever. So things are blurry. And for, as long as it ain't words. I take my glasses off. Now there's these intermediate glasses too. They have come a long way since I really wore glasses. Intermediate, which means you can read, use a computer, and you can sort of walk. You can walk, but things at a distance are slightly blurry. It's like an intermediate between the, being able to see farsighted and having to read. Because when I'm reading and I got the regular glasses on, I have to take them off so I can read. I'll tell you what, though, I got microscopic eyes without my glasses on. I can see down to your cellular atoms. I don't know. Cellular atoms, that's not an option.
Cells?
Yeah, down to your cells. I'm just mostly joking. But I can see, really. Don't give me a mirror about that point. I will sit and pluck things I didn't know existed.
Yes.
Oh my God, did you see that blemish? It's going to be a blemish in 3 days. Just hold on. I could see you. Yeah. So, I don't know what this multifocal thing. Nobody likes it. Why are we doing it? Why are we accepting it? If we don't like something, why do we accept it? Complacency is the fucking downfall of the United States and every other piece of country in the world. Don't ever fucking accept something that you can't really accept. You don't have to be a nasty or anything, but we should never lay down and be complacent. Shit. I'd rather be uncomfortable for a minute and not have to worry about it than, like I say, I don't like glasses, but I wear glasses before I wear the multifocal lenses and those contact things. No. They slowly make us do things. I'm like, fuck you. I'm such a rebel. I'm a rebel with so many causes. I can't figure out which one I want to work with today.
Oh, shit.
My son used to get so mad at me. My older one. He would be like, why can't you just mind your own business? I said, because I don't like what's happening over here. If I don't say something, who will? But what about us? Well, you're kind of a brat. And if I don't focus on something else, I may or may not beat the dog shit out of you. So it's in your own best interest to just let me do my thing. Yeah, I raised my kids unconventionally, but they never were lied to by me. Can't lie. I talk too fast. You got to talk slower to lie. Yeah, if you're someone who can curb their fucking cuss words, if you curb them cuss words out and where everything is, oh my goodness.
I can't do that.
If you do that, though, that means you've controlled everything you say. If you can't speak freely and if a cuss word falls out, you should never go back and try and pull it back in. That's also a sign of intelligence.
I read that too.
Yeah, well, because you can think quickly and move quickly. You just don't need to stop.
Although sometimes I don't feel very fucking intelligent.
Well, maybe your intelligence is someone else's stupidity. Because maybe it's not their common sense because it's not that common. Then, of course, occasionally you might take a brain fart. We're entitled to a brain fart. Gas bubbles got to go somewhere. Well, you know what I say? If you don't fart, it becomes a shitty idea.
We don't want that.
No. Enough of that going around.
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure that Washington, D.C., the state, just never farts because actually it's spreading like a virus. But we never finish anything. That blood purifying tea, I can't even pronounce the words on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Anyway, green tea. Green tea is big. Oh, by the way, let's digress on that one too. But green tea is good if you can't find, if you can't get clean potable water, you brew green tea. You drink green tea. Why do you think they drink so much green tea? Because dysentery seems to be a problem in the Asian areas. I'm not sure directly exactly which ones, if not all. But dysentery is a problem. Well, green tea is a cleanser for dysentery or for the water, so that you can make potable water out of green tea, whatever the hell it does. Always have green tea, babies. Always have green tea. Pepsodent's another one for cleansing a pot that may not be clean. Pepsodent for your teeth, the old school shit, the tablets, ones with the effervescent bubbles.
I don't think you mean like what people used to put in their glasses with their dentures?
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
If it can get the calcium and all that shit off the dentures, all that stuff that our mouth incorporates, it's good for cleaning utensils. The old-fashioned shit, though, y'all. This is survival stuff. So I say, the shows, you just got to hang around. There's all kinds of gems of information because my brain functions very strange. Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get rid of all the old shit and then put all this chemically
Well, yeah.
filled bullshit out.
It's new and improved. Wait, which one is it? If you've improved it, then it's not new. If you've got new, then it's not improved. You've just created a new entity that's similar.
It's not a hypocrisy, but a
hypocrisy. No. It's advertisement problem. It's misleading.
It is. There's a certain word I was looking for where it's like not what it seemed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dissonant cognizance is another word that comes to mind when you said that.
Oh, wow. That's a word I don't even want to try and pronounce.
I don't really understand how I just did it. I usually have a problem with that one. Dissonant cognizance. Oh my god. There's two. Can we do it again? Dissonant cognizance. I might go to bed now. Now that I can go to bed on a good note.
Tell me why I stood in the mirror and said Beetlejuice 3 times the other day.
Because at least he's fun. He doesn't sniff anybody either. Hey, you know, I think. Wait, does he control the worms? No, the worms were just part of the ether. The ether land area thing out there, wasn't it? Yeah, the worms that popped up and ate. Yeah, I think they made different noises than that. That was a weird noise, but we're going to go with it.
I was trying to figure out why I liked that movie so much, and I looked up, it was made in 1988, which is the year I was born. So it's like, probably didn't grow up watching it, but I do like recall seeing it.
Well, of course.
I don't know.
Everybody should watch Beetlejuice, just because.
My kids will watch it.
It's good.
Up until they grow the big fucking mouthy things with teeth, and then
That's when it gets a little off for me. Is that actually triggered some weird shit? Gator people.
Something.
Gator people. There's a big gator mouth.
Reptilians.
That might be part of the problem. I never did care for that. Like, there's also that V Nation. I don't know if there's V Nation, I believe, the old one, not this new shit. New shit's based off the old one, like a series,
like a movie or something.
Series. V. It feels like that's not quite right. That's not like the whole title, but whatever. But it's about reptilians living amongst us and that they're hidden.
Yeah.
I hated that shit when I was a kid. I still don't watch it.
It's crazy because I did a really big, I looked into that a lot, like different races and stuff like that. Alien races, whatever you want to refer it to. But I was stuck on the reptilian ones for a while, and I've gone back in my group. I can't scroll back more than fucking 4 months or something. My Chaos and Rebirth group.
On Facebook?
Yeah. And I can find the pictures that I posted to go with the post, but the option when you click on the picture to view post is not there. So I can't go back because, as I get new members, I want to go back to the things that I've already talked about and just copy and paste and bring it back to the forefront.
Yeah, you just say repost. Do that. I've got a few things like that too.
And it was one of those things that I didn't write it down in a notebook before I had it because I had one browser open and I was doing writing and reading, typing and reading.
I got next cousin. Oh my god, I woke up with the biggest Charlie horse. Actually, I think it was his cousin, Dirty Ernie.
I've been having lots of cramps lately, but Charlie horse type deals, I know for a fact I'm not drinking nearly enough water.
Potassium and magnesium.
I have both of those at home.
Yeah. Good. You should be taking them.
I should be taking everything.
I'm telling you. Out your asshole.
I need one of those fucking things to just put.
Yeah, they organize you doohickey.
My stuff.
But they don't make them in gargantuan size.
No, they don't.
Yeah, you should see mine. I have a prescription bottle. I have a prescription bottle. I just pretty much fill the bitch up.
Oh.
Every day.
Wait, of all the things you need in one bottle?
Okay, not all of them in one bottle. They won't fit, so
a couple bottles.
No, I take part of them, and then the ones I don't take, I put in the bottle so that I can finish taking them throughout the day. You see, instead of letting it overwhelm me. And if you take it with anything warm, especially my tea,
yes,
it will hit your system in 20 minutes quicker than it will if you take it with any cold drink. Like anything will. If you take anything, then you want it to hit your system quicker. I've said this before in different podcasts, but Take it with something that is warm, like not room temperature, but warmer. Like a hot tea. You don't have to actually be hot. Don't burn your throat. Don't listen to me like that. You people are weird. And I'm like, you take it with warm. I've watched people go over there and just burn their fucking taste buds off. I was like, calm down, Tina.
I am one of those. I make the fucking tea half the time, and then I'm just like, yeah.
I like it hot. I don't know. I'll sip at it, but I like it hot and I love iced tea, so it's really weird. I'm an odd motherfucker. When the aspect, if my hot tea got cold, I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
But I drink iced tea. Figure that the fuck out. But I can't trick my mind.
I'm the same way with coffee.
Yes.
I fucking hate when my coffee gets
cold.
It's disgusting. But I will go and buy a frozen blended fucking coffee.
No, I can't stand cold coffee, period. But I don't, but like the tea. I like the tea cold. I like the tea hot.
I can't do the iced coffee. It's got to be a blended one. Like, it's got to be like a milkshake, but not a milkshake.
Yeah. No, I understand. A slushy-ish kind of a thing. Yo.
With the little, like, ice shavings in it. Yes. That's it.
I've never tried it. Actually, I can't say I don't like it like that either, because I don't think I've tried it that way. I don't think I'd like anybody else's. I would like mine. I make my own shit. I make my own mushroom blend.
Try it in a blender. But for whatever reason, just coffee poured over ice. No. I'm sorry. If I wanted to drink cold coffee, I'd pour my coffee and let it go cold.
I bet you adding a little bit of that Greek yogurt, almost half frozen, would be delicious.
Greek yogurt. It's really good for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's got the better stuff. The Greek yogurt seems to be better. At least for now. I'm sure they'll fuck that up.
I'm sure it'll become new and improved at some point.
Guess what? I think the thing I bought you, the Instapot, if you look on there, it may have a yogurt setting. Make your own. I got an ice cream machine too. I haven't made anything yet, so don't let me fuck with y'all. But I will make one day.
The lady I used to trim for.
Trim what?
Bud.
There you go. Well, I didn't know if you trimmed her nose hairs. Or her butt hairs. We don't know. I trim her dingleberries.
She would occasionally make things.
Don't pay attention to it.
And she homemade fucking strawberry weed infused ice cream. It was the best.
How did she release the weed portion though?
I think she just fucking ground it up and put it in there.
But you gotta heat it.
Okay, that I have no clue. I don't know how she fucking made it. All I know is,
because from what I understand, I could be wrong, but what people tell me, because if that's their business, I'm assuming they know something. Yeah. But you have to heat at least to something, or you can't heat it past that when you're making the butter. Otherwise, you release all the THC.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to heat it up, I think, to release the THC. Or am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong, people. I know you people know some weed stuff.
I know it was potent as fuck.
Right? Could you imagine mushroom?
Delicious.
I got mushroom powder. Shh, guys didn't hear none of that shit. Fuck. That'd be interesting.
But
hey,
funny.
As long as it's natural, I'm liable to try it.
Comes from the ground.
It does. It actually comes from a pile of shit, like most of our political promises. Actually, most of our government promises when we're talking about political. I guess same thing, isn't it? Yeah, that was redundant. That was my big word for the day, redundant.
Redundant. I don't even fucking know what that means.
Redundant means saying the same thing in a different format repeatedly or some shit like that. I mean, it's not like Webster's version. Of course, Webster's is liable to change it based on what they're told to do. Because Webster's is somebody's little yes man. Fucking simps. Motherfucking bunch of simps. Let's kowtow to the others. Simps. If you give up your if you do dissonant cognitance, oh my God.
That's our fourth time.
I know, we gotta go for another one. I'll fit it in soon. I gotta space them. I'm gonna fucking hurt myself. But dissonant cognitance is actually, I said it 5.
Mm-hmm.
I snuck it in on myself. It's when you do something that goes against what your real core beliefs are. When you will say you believe a thing that is not what you believe, you have basically sold a piece of yourself. I don't think you can actually sell your soul. I think you sell pieces of your good pieces of yourself.
Yeah.
You sell some of the good of yourself, because when you're done selling your soul, so to speak, quote unquote, nothing is left of you that's of major value. You turn into a nasty little creature. So it's like you sell the good pieces of yourself off. It's just a thought I had the other day that kind of rang at me. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. To sell your soul or to repeatedly give yourself away. It was to get rid of the good pieces of yourself in exchange for something that you never get to keep.
Why does Mariah Carey the first thing that fucking came to my head?
I don't know. Maybe she sold her soul to Santa. You gotta watch that Santa. Dude.
Yeah, Santa.
Just because it looks like it's all jolly holly. Oh wait, I know Santa. I've ever watched my mouse. He likes me because I'm a bad girl. What was that? Oh fuck, he wrote me. Not wrote me. I mean, he brought me his Christmas gift. What? It wasn't Wild Women, but something like that. Wild Women in History. But maybe that is it. I have to find it again. But it's women throughout history that went against the grain, didn't do as they're told.
Fuck yeah.
I was like, well, that would explain a lot of the lifetimes I remember ending. I opened my mouth again. Anywho, any questions, my darling weirdos? We will answer whatever we can, usually with the truth. The rest of the time we'll bullshit you. Just kidding. What are you looking at?
I was trying to figure out what this is.
Because
it didn't really look like it belonged on
it. It looks like wax.
It does have something on the bottom of it. Are you trying to break it to see if it's wax?
Yeah.
See, I was trying to test it without breaking it.
Oh, I don't know what it is. It won't matter. It's something. I don't know what the hell it is.
It's not wax because it's not breaking.
No, it's not breaking, but it is
bending.
Marking. See?
Oh.
I marked it with my non-existent fingernail. I cut my fingernails off. I can't do shit. I was going to do my nails like I do every time I cut them off. Oh, I thought you put it on there. I was like, I don't want to smoke that. Holy shit. It's a thing she'll make me smoke. I used to smoke plastic straws. That might explain a whole lot of me to y'all. My papa would smoke cigars, and he would light the end of the damn fucking plastic straw. It's like, well, no wonder I'm fucked up. He says, don't inhale.
Don't inhale. Here.
It was weird. It was weird, but it's the 70s, early 70s. I was born in 71, so this would be like 73, 74, 75, somewhere there. Yeah, I was a toddler, but not like a baby. Not that it matters. Those are my development years. Oh my God. I developed through the influence of a plastic straw.
Holy shit.
God. You know,
we
didn't die. Well, we didn't die.
No.
And natural selection kept a lot of idiots at bay.
Well, it's like, I grew up drinking out of...
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
What was it?
What? Why?
It's a stem. It's a pot stem.
From fucking where?
I don't know.
You got a...
You got a stoned weed? Or a stoned mouse? What the fuck?
Just like, hey!
Well,
you forgot something.
They forgot something. We want the bud. That's close, but... Bud,
you gave us the wrong piece.
Yeah, we want the fluffy part that you kept.
That is fucking amazing. Like, I'm just baffled right now.
I would say I was, but I'm not.
You're not surprised.
Not really. I've had stuff for you that just appear on my counter that I've never seen before. Really cool shit too. And it's not calm. It's not. Oh, I've not told you. I've told you.
No, that just brought something to.
Did you receive gifts from the universe?
Remember how I told you I had something for Tyra for her dreads?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had other things in this Ziploc bag, right, for other people. I'm just trying to keep it all the shit that I'm giving away, I am trying to contain to one area. I lost the bag. Like, it just poof.
Oh, that's just.
It's a gallon Ziploc bag, right? I'm like, how do you misplace? I'm like, maybe it's in my car. Looked in the car, nowhere to be found. Days later, I'm in the room doing something completely different, and I turn around and I look on the bed. There's my fucking Ziploc bag full of everything that's supposed to be in it on the bed. I looked at Dustin, I'm like, did you put that on the bed? Like, did you find that somewhere and put it on the bed? He's all, no. Well, then where the fuck did it come from? Did one of the kids find it and put it on the bed? Like, nobody had an answer for me. It's just all of a sudden appeared on the bed. I was like, okay.
That's my day-to-day. That's why I said this shows that they're like, I feel something cold around me. I'm like, okay. And what else is happening? Well, I heard a whisper, and they're screaming, and they're peeing down their leg and shit. I'm going, you would not survive here. That's just a little fucking piddly shit.
I'm taking this home.
You do that. That was fucking funny. That happens every so often.
I was talking about collecting stems because I want to do some sort of spell with them.
Maybe that was your gift.
Yeah, right?
It comes from the Ghost World area? I explain it. I know it sounds childish, but
there's
a realm for ghosts.
We're all...
And we're really meshing with the others now.
Yes.
The other parallels. I have too many so weird shit happening. I'm just glad I'm occasionally meeting up with people who are having the same weird problems, so that I at least have company in my weirdness. You know?
Because I still feel crazy, but hearing other people going through similar shit is like, okay, this is a little bit more
definitely
comforting.
Plausible again.
And I don't feel like I'm the only one, like I should be locked in a loony bin.
No, because they wouldn't have enough room for all of us.
No.
They would just turn it into a sorority house.
Damn straight.
Right. We'd all wear PJs and we'd hug ourselves. Only thing is I can't do the white jacket and people stain these things. It's awful. I want purple. Give me purple or I ain't doing it.
Black or green.
Well, black makes me sad if I have too much of it. Oh, don't look at me like that. I wear black. No, I wear a lot of black, but if you notice, it's black with color.
Yep.
Not black's my base, but if everything was black, I'd be upset. I would not be happy. But the black and the color stuff, they contrast each other, and the black is nice. I like the black as a base. It's my base. It's my go-to. White irritates me. I can't keep it clean, but that's not why. I don't know why it irritates me, other than I just don't want it. It's too much. And too much black is too much, if that makes sense. But everything has a black base. But I use color on top of it, like today's blue. Today's blue, and...
You almost look purpley.
It's blue and purple. It's. I went for, what do you call it, nebula.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a reason for my makeup. I do all the makeup. Everything is magical if you people pay attention. You can stir your food one way, clockwise. That brings things into the food that you're trying to bring into it. If someone's sick, you can counterclockwise stir that bitch right on out. Stir out the sickness, and then you can sprinkle on the herbs to bring in something behind that. Because you take something out of someone, you must replace it with something. Otherwise, it's like a mud puddle.
Mm-hmm.
It'll fill in one way or another. If you put something in there as a filler that can be taken out later, once they fill it themselves as needed, yay. But don't leave people hanging empty, man. They just fill right the fuck back up with whatever they understand or know. And most of the time, they have reached a point where they're just only understanding misery. So your hard efforts will be fruitless unless you put that extra filler in. Put a little stuffing in there until they got something to replace it with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And then that stuffing finds its way home, so to speak. I like seeing things. I see the stuff, and it's in cartoon form. It's a really retarded visual caricature ones, so like the beach thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Picture that. I mean, that with a bad scenario, and I'm grinning like an idiot because I'm seeing the cartoon doing this weird thing, and my brain is a dark, twisted, weird, really, really dry-witted place.
Mm-hmm.
Gee. Weird shit to me is kind of funny for no damn reason. Well, it's because I'm seeing it in cartoon form, and then I feel like, so I explain it to them. Next thing you know, they're trying not to laugh, and they're telling me a story, and they're trying to tell them without laughing, and it's their tale of really bad woe.
Really bad woe.
Billy bad woe. Really bad woe. Not Billy bad woe. Billy bad.
What?
Don't ask. No clue.
My
brain runs a lot faster than the mouth can keep up with, and I got a motor mouth, so what's that tell you?
Mm-hmm.
I try to keep it slower. I do. People would cry. Nobody would listen to me, and everybody would just take off running after about 10 minutes. And so I sit quietly. It's so funny is I go either motor mouth on people or I quietly listen to everything they say. God damn it, if I'm quiet and I'm listening to you, you better mean what you're saying because I'm going to remember what you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to point it out to you. You said this, though. Well, I meant this, but that's not what you said. If you meant a thing, but you didn't say a thing, and if you don't correct it, if you did do that, why didn't you correct it? What the fuck, Chuck?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's styrofoam. That probably came out the ceiling. But nothing else came out of the ceiling. Normally it comes out in multiples. I don't know. Welcome to Witchwood. I didn't tell you. Okay, you know the show I was on the Haunted Alaska or Alaska Haunting, whichever way you say it.
You told me, about
there was
being
a
on
show,
that.
yeah. Okay, I talked to the Discovery Channel for probably I think a year and a half prior, trying to.
Did they reach out to you?
Yeah.
How did that work?
Somebody gave them my information. I don't know. Somebody gave me my information. I said, well, Here's what I'll do. Here's what I won't do. I don't know what to tell you. Figure it out. And I figured they'd just give up on me because whatever. Because I had MTV hit me up before that. I think it was. I didn't know what the show was about, but it was a local thing. I think it was Sled Max, but I didn't know at the time. And yeah, all this reality shit is just anything but. It's all fucking production. They tried to do. They actually had me signed on a contract where I couldn't go with any other people or anything. Well, they tried to pitch me because the production company that was here was awesome. Because they worked with my parameters. Because I won't do anything I won't do. Period. Can't buy my soul. It's the only fucking thing I own, bitches. You ain't getting none of that. Mine. And anything I do, I try to make sure there's no regrets. But anyway, this production company. First it was Sled Next, and I did that, and they ended up not airing it. Sled Next, I think it's it. Anyway, it was one of those reality, and I watched one episode going, oh, I'm so glad they cut me. I'm not sure I wanted to be associated with that kind of whatever. I don't know. I watched one episode. If that one episode was telling of the rest of the whole thing, I was just no. They didn't like me to begin with. There was like a couple of them on the show that didn't like me apparently. One of the girls, and I mean, you could see pictures. I got pictures of me and them. I just couldn't put them out until after it aired or something. And they never did tell me what it was. I had to figure it out. Yeah, I had to call and make a couple questions and ask questions. The producer hated me. Bald motherfucker, misogynistic. And I hate the word misogynistic, especially lately. But he was definitely superior to me. But what's funny is I wouldn't do the tarot reading they wanted me to do. Yeah, it's like, that's not how this works, buttercups. See, I can read these cards, and if I read something that doesn't match these cards remotely, because I know I got my own definitions, but if people are going to notice that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only as good as my word. I'm only as good as who I truly am. So I'm not going to alter me to suit you because I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm not going to alter me, especially for a bunch of fucking idiots. No offense to anybody. I'm not saying, not everyone's an idiot. A lot of them are, though. And if you don't like me, so fucking be it. At least you have to know me. If people hate me and don't know me, fuck them. Unfuck them, actually, back to virginity. And there was that. Unfuck them back to their mom swallowed. Would change the history of. Anyway, back to this thing. But they wanted me to change things. They wanted me to do a different tarot reading. And I gave her a real reading of whatever it is I do. Because it's like a mishmash of a bunch of things. The cards just help you open your door.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to go ahead and pick the lock because I can do that too, but that seems kind of mean. I try not to pick people's locks to their brains. But I do like a good challenge. So I hate it when they challenge me. But anyway, they were wanting me to read it a certain way. And it's like, that's just not how I work. I don't know. Did nobody give you the notes on me? Because I made sure they were very clear and up front. I'll do what I do. I won't fake a thing. Yes. Anyway,
they didn't get their way.
They didn't, but I told the chick what her real fortune was, and it wasn't to stay with the clown.
Oh,
but they wanted me to hook her up with the love spell. See, it was weird. It's the person who kept saying what they wanted done. It would get to me in a very sugar-coated kind of a way. I still didn't do it, but that doesn't matter. But they would phrase it a lot nicer and like a little less altering to my parameters. Not that I did it, because I didn't, because fuck that. I was like, I see what I see, I know what I know, and I tell you what I tell you. Take it, leave it, I don't know. Not budging. Because when they leave, that fucking, $500-600 I made?
Yeah.
And then any sales or whatever. And once that money's gone, then I'm less the dignity that I had to sell to less one of my good pieces that I had to sell in order to do the thing. I had to give up a piece of my goodness. The thing that brought me as a reality. I am real. And I wasn't going to alter my reality for the show. That's why I ended up on the cutting room floor, I'm sure. Which is fine with me. I was already nervous anyway. They were going to cut and paste, weird shit together. Like I said things I didn't say. Deep state kind of weird shit. I don't know. Paranoid a little bit, I'm sure, but neither here nor there. I just didn't want what I said on there to not be what I said in real life.
Yes.
And that always made me nervous. But anyway, one of them girls didn't like me one bit, but I did tell the girl to break up with dude He's bad news. Poison. It's venom. You guys are he's gonna sting you to death. And he looked at her like, like a weasel would a rat, I guess. I think a rat, yeah. Something like that. Yeah. He was looking at her more like a prey. And I was just like, ditch his ass. So I don't know who this person is, but they need to go away. They need to be out of your life so you can get on with your life so you can have one. I can't remember the exact reading or anything because I don't remember them, but I remember saying that, what I remember seeing is that was a very bad relationship. Very bad. And, well, I saw other things I didn't say. I said enough that I don't think the others were necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Suicide. I didn't want to say anything about that, but whatever. This is back before I trusted me to really trust myself on these as far as the readings go.
Oh, yeah.
And now I just spell it out. I don't give a shit. And I don't second guess myself. So that was the other thing, is I don't want to panic people and make them do a thing I'm not sure I'm right. Yeah. So if I ever say anything to you on the complete adamant side, I'm adamant about what I'm saying. Understand that is about as straight to the I'm not lying, sugarcoating, changing any of it, altering anything, and I'm 100% sure of it. Because I don't tell people what to do themselves. I don't like being told what to do. In fact, that's the quickest way to get me to not do that. Unless it's for my greater good, then I will. Before now, I would have done it the opposite just because you said a thing. Now, it's like, if it's not for my greater good, I'm just not going to do this. I don't care. If it is what you want me to do, I'll do what you want me to do as long as it's for my greater good. I'll do what I want to do the rest of the time because I'm still doing what I want. It doesn't matter. My stubbornness, kind of old age, it's crimping in the corner, crippling in the corner. It's crumpled. It's crumpled in the corner. Crumpled in the corner. Not coroner, but corner. Anyway, I don't know where it's going with that. Oh yeah, just don't sell your soul. I guess that's back. Hey, that's our lesson for the day. Don't sell your soul for happiness because it doesn't make you happy.
Mm-mm.
It also doesn't bring anything. I mean, like that money. That money lasted me 2 seconds. Paid 2 bills and it was gone. I could have sold my dignity or my integrity for that. Why would I do that? Yeah, I could pay a bill, but you know what? I could also learn to live without a thing for a minute until I can figure it out and keep me.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it's just worth it. I mean, if something you can do is not savory to someone else, but you can live with it and don't regret it, then you're not doing anything wrong. So there's that. But don't play dissonant cognitance on yourself. Don't do what you really don't believe, pretending you do believe it, because that's horseshit. You can't fool the truth. You can't fool yourself with a lie for very long anyway. But it don't work. You gotta be true to yourself. That's also how you get away from the shit. You want out of here and you don't want the shit to be like it is. Be the best you can be. And then you won't have to come back and repeat this horseshit. At least that's my viewpoints. My thought process on the whole damn thing is just, I don't want to come back and do this shit again.
Mm-mm.
I want to learn as much as I can now because this shit's weird. When I was a kid, it wasn't too bad. It was innocence, and for the most part, you could run around. You didn't have to wear a helmet. Jesus, who all really died enough to make that worthwhile? I mean, if your parents fucked up and they hurt you, they should be punished. If it was bad, like real abuse, it should be punished. But the government should not govern every aspect of your goddamn life. If you got enough sense to put the kid in a car seat in a fucking whatever, so that they're safe and that feels safe to you, that's your prerogative, at least in my opinion. They're your children. You birthed them. You pay all their bills. You are raising them. It is all about what you do for them. You're responsible for them. And if you're doing all this stuff for them, then you should have the ultimate say, not anyone else. You should not be governed by your government. The government is supposed to represent you. They're not supposed to control you. They work for us. It's all lost somewhere in the fucking whatever. Fuck anyone who tells me different. I don't give a shit. I grew up then, and I didn't die. I also got smarter every time I fell down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't do that. It hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Don't stick your finger in the fire because, it burns. Yeah, I told my kids, I tell them the opposite. I was like, stick your finger in there. It's hotter than fuck. Go for it. Go on, touch it. Touch it. Touch it. I said, touch it. Go on, you want to touch it? Touch it. I don't want to touch it anymore. In my case, no point. I'm like, yeah. Reverse psychology, only really kind of demented style.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the shit it worked. I don't know. It worked on so much other stuff. I had high hopes that it would work on some of the other shit. Didn't work. I don't know. But they were never ever duped. They knew if they did anything stupid, they knew they were going in doing a stupid thing. because I didn't sugarcoat nothing. I didn't hide them. I was sequestered. Southern Baptist, Jesus Christ, I couldn't go anywhere and do anything. I was going to hell in a handbasket if I thought about it. I'm like, well, hell, I'm screwed. And I'm not even having any fun. I can't go do anything. And I'm still screwed because I thought about it. It's not yeah.
It does not sound like a good time.
It's not. If you can never fucking succeed, why you try? It is being put in a position where you're going to fail. It's inevitable. And so why would you bother to try? If there's no good outcome to it, why try? You raise your kids this way. If there's no good outcome to being your child, why try? So be a decent parent. Just don't take all the blame for all the shit they do, because that's their business. Give them all the tools, give them the toolbox, and send them out the door and tell them, say, hey, you got what you need. Let's see what you do with it. And you can't take the blame for any of that shit because you gave them all the good stuff, and if they chose to hawk it or they don't know where they left it or whatever and they're not using it, that's not you. It's not your problem. It's not your fucking responsibility. And guilt's a useless goddamn emotion. It doesn't do anything but keep you fucking from moving forward. It's like a big giant yoke. You know, those big yokes they put on the animals, the oxen, or the people even. Shit, I don't know what they call them. Stocks, that's it. Yeah, it's like wearing a big giant yoke around your neck and always just carrying the weight of this bullshit. It's not your bullshit. Let it go. Own your shit. How is that? I'm gonna put it on the door. Own your truth. I own my truth, but I won't own someone else's lie. So own your own fucking personal truth and don't worry about what other people say. Who gives a shit what they say? And if they say it, why do you want to act it out and pretend? Because that's another version of dissonant cognitive. Look at this. I won't be able to say it tomorrow. No, I won't be able to say it. Well, we'll see. I'm not setting myself up to fail on that one. We'll see. I'll try it again tomorrow and see what happens. So far, so good. I'm breaking my record. My own personal best, baby. That should also be the other thing. Your driving force should be, what do you want to do? What is your own personal best in this? You know, you should always try to compete with yourself. I would say compete with others too, but most of them anymore are just a bunch of little sums. Big pussies. No, they're not pussies. Pussies can take some stuff. What? Well, they can. Never understood why.
They can take a beating.
They can take a pounding.
Yeah.
Right? They can take a pounding. They can stretch and expel things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how they're sensitive at all. You can't call someone a pussy and mean the same thing, especially when I hear it. I'm just like, oh, I'm a pussy, all right. I'm a pussy.
Well, how's that?
You're a set of testicles.
Like, how is that ever an insult?
Yeah, that's why I yell balls.
Balls.
When something's wrong or it hurts or hit it, balls. Because balls hurt. You touch them, you barely fucking flick them on sometimes, especially when they're randy. I don't know oh my god, if Randy gets randy, what is that?
What's a randy?
When you get randy, you get a horny. When you're feeling randy, you're feeling horny.
I have never fucking heard that before.
Okay, watch Austin Powers.
I have watched Austin Powers.
And he goes, do I make you randy, baby?
Oh, geez. Apparently I need to rewatch Austin Powers. Because I missed that.
Oh, my God. He's when he's on the bed and he's jumping around in his little, his little British underoos.
Yeah, I probably blocked it out.
Oh, he's like jumping around, flipping around and going, do I make you randy, baby? So if Randy gets randy, what is that?
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. This is why people hang out here. I think they pretty much just are brain shots down and they can't leave. They're my prisoner. And yeah, I tell people all the time, I'm kidnapping you. If they're right by the door and I'm over behind the counter. And they're like, yeah, you are. And I'm like, you're right next to the door. And I think it's hilarious. Oh, yeah. And some of them I shut their brain down and some of them they're just too amused and they're having a good time. And some of the others are just, their minds have just like sizzled out because I've started telling them everything under the sun. Yes. Well, I have so much fucked up information in my head. I wanted to get rid of some of it. Not really get rid of it. I got to share it. What else would I have it for? I mean, you know, people who keep this stuff secret, what the fuck is wrong with you? Share information. You figure out something, tell somebody what you think you figured out. Fucking share it. Well, as long as they want to hear it. Let's not shove people's, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't even talk about that part. Yes, I do. Fuck it. Religious rape is what I call it when they make you listen to religious stuff. It's religious rape. If the word rape triggers somebody, then seek help. I don't understand. You said the word rape. Yeah, your point? It happens. It's a word. It's a dictionary word. It means a thing. And that's how you speak, is using words. If you're triggered by words, maybe you need to go seek some help. Possibly by somebody who is on some more medication that's more serious than yours. I grew up, and the ones I was around, I'll tell you what, they had the biggest neurosis ever. I was like, no wonder you're good at your job. You suffer from everything. Oh, I like playing this. I love going to the bar and finding a psychiatrist or a therapist or whatever. Because when I have a couple little sips of tequila, drinks of tequila, I loosen up.
Yeah.
I listen up. Let the games commence.
Oh,
Stick
shit.
somebody next to me that's fun to play with. It's just a blast. I have a great time, and I don't upset them either. It's like a really cool ass debate. I never lose. Because I don't suffer from dissonant cognizance. I'm calm. I'm getting sad. This is awesome. Maybe I'll be able to say it from here on out. Aluminum. I did that one. Aluminum is my normal.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, but aluminum.
Mm-hmm.
If I think about it, I can say it. But yeah, if I'm not thinking. I got my things.
Mine was always Simonin.
Simonin.
Yep.
My kids called frogs froggets. Because ribbit.
Froggets.
Froggets.
Oh my gosh.
So froggets.
That's kind of cute.
You'll hear me saying froggets. There's some of the stuff that was cute. They were cute when they were cute. They were stupid cute. But God damn it. I don't know. I shouldn't have thrown them down the stairs that time. I'm just kidding. I didn't throw them down the stairs. I dropped them. Don't judge me. I didn't drop them. I'm lying to you guys. And College Child and Services, they're all like 30-something. They're still alive. I'm good. I didn't drop them downstairs. One kid did fall off the table. I don't know. He couldn't. He was in that swaddling when you wrapped them all up.
Mm-hmm.
And he was at the table, and I didn't want to put him near the stove. And I was trying to make the bottle warm in the old double boiler kind of a method, because I don't microwave anything. Because yeah, and I try to make it healthy as I can, even though I fed him Lunchables. Fucking Lunchables. Never mind. I don't know if these little dinner things were put together. They would eat them.
Mm-hmm.
I regret these decisions now because I know more than I did. But theirs were extra prepared food. It's like TV dinners for your little kid.
Yes.
With a
the
toy
kid
or
cuisine fucking.
That's it. Kid cuisine.
Yes.
Kid cuisine.
I know exactly what the fuck you're talking
Those
about.
came out at the time my kid. Yeah. I was like, oh. I did it one day because I didn't have, picked up some quick. I didn't eat good that day, so I made sure the kids suffered with me. Anyway, I got TV dinner. They got kid cuisine. Quick cuisine. But I can say dissonant cognitive. Anywhoosies. God, where was I going? Oh my God, my train derailed.
Kid cuisine.
Yeah, it was before that. Where was we at before that?
You trying to
raising
good shit?
My weird shit and kids, and then there was something before that. I'm trying to walk backwards. Hang on, y'all. Damn, Becky. We need a Becky.
You don't have a Becky?
I know I don't have a Becky. I don't know what she did. I don't really know what happened to her ass. She just quit talking to me.
You had a Becky.
I had a Becky. I could blame her for everything at the time. It was real convenient. God damn it, Becky. Oh my God, Becky. And then she just, I don't know. She started selling, what was that stuff? Oh, it was like
Pure Romance?
Yeah. I was gonna say Princess something or other. Same difference.
I did Pure Romance.
Yeah. It's kind of like Mary Kay. It works at the time you use it when they show it to you, and then it's like, what the fuck? When you get your own.
Not necessarily. I still
depends on what it was.
Okay,
I'm talking like some of the shaving stuff. Don't outcrop. Their main business is fucking dildos and lubes.
Yes.
So stick with their dildos and lubes.
Yes.
They might be a little bit better knowledge. They're also a hell of a lot more fluffy. It's a lot of fluff and pink. It makes me nauseous. I don't dig pink.
It's so funny. I told Tessa, like, she's gonna vomit when she sees me, and I was like, I was really pissed off because
you look like a watercolor painting.
Well, I thought about wearing my wings too, and just I wasn't wearing black leggings. Like it was sunny and
She
warm,
was
and
gonna
I
do a
was
green fairy.
embracing that.
She was trying to get her spring on.
And then the fucking sun went down, and I was like, well, I don't want to wear this anymore because I'm fucking freezing.
But she's already here, and her nipples are blowing up.
So there's that.
There is that. It's actually nippy in here. I might turn the heat back up out there. I'm gonna
go start my car.
I don't know what the hell I was talking about. God damn it! I
You
turned
were
the light
talking
on
about
outside.
the kids. I saw that when I went to go pee.
Oh yeah.
It was on there.
I try and turn it on for as soon as I go out, because you never know.
I really like that bright light.
I like
someone
it.
Who
I
can't
want to put
fucking
it a bit
see in the
higher.
dark, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's.
I have no questions about what's out here now.
It is a weird thing in the woods, man. It makes some unusual noises.
You keep telling me that, and I keep trying to forget it, because that's just not something I want to think about there.
Just tell it no.
How about just tell it never to fucking make a noise around me or show itself, and we are golden.
What you can't see won't hurt you, right?
Exactly.
That's what they said right before. I don't try to lose my shit, because every once in a while I walk out there and it feels real ominous. I'm like,
yes.
Well, at first I'm like, I'm gonna speed this up, and I'm like, look around. I was like, no, I'm not. This is my goddamn yard. Back the fuck up. I don't know what's pushing the energy, but back the fuck up. I don't fucking care. I've done things. I go on about my business.
You just stop doing that then when I'm outside.
Yeah. Don't feed it. It'll come over here and eat. Don't feed the wild animals. Or interdimensionals or whatever's going on.
Put my earbuds in and go dancing down my driveway and shit. Obviously, when I was drinking, I don't drink.
Well, that's
anymore,
actually good. That's actually good, because if you.
But I don't do it anymore. I quit drinking, and I don't do. How
you don't dance?
Fuck, hardly ever.
That needs fixed.
I know it does.
Yeah, dance while your children are young enough. You can brainwash them that you are a good dancer, and then it doesn't matter. They'll be like, "My mom's an awesome dancer."
I love dancing with my kids.
Well, why aren't
just
you?
Fucking around dancing?
And why aren't you? Why'd you stop? Don't ever stop dancing.
Because I went depresso.
Well, you're here now. I dance when you ain't looking. I dance when you are looking. I just sometimes fall down. That's when you notice.
I've done that.
Well,
I've done that.
You know, occasionally. Lately, my balance has been all kinds of weird equilibrium issues. Oh yeah, it's not my ears either.
I could literally just be standing there, all of a sudden, I'm like,
woo, like a wave,
the hell
like a
just
weird
happened?
wave went through.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of knocks you off kilter.
I
And
feel like I'm rocking on a boat.
Yep. Yeah, it's like your sea legs are not kicked in. Yeah, it's been something lately, and I'm already not that graceful.
Like it comes in the same feeling that's like knocking you off on your feet. It's coming in my brain too. Like all of a sudden, I don't feel right.
But it's not
almost kind of like dizzy or something. But it's not.
It's
really,
not bad.
Yeah, and then it's
then it's gone quicker than you can analyze it. Yeah, there's odd. I feel like energy surges, for lack of a better word or whatever. But like, not like a bad, like a jolting, like weird shit, but like a energy ripple.
That would
because it's a softer thing than a fucking. Yeah, it's like an energy ripple because it ripples in and ripples out. And yeah, I was at first exposed to that right before I had my accident down there. Yeah, it was weird. It was like my body did like this in my spirit. Yeah, because I was talking about it in that one podcast.
Yeah.
But it pulled back and it's like whoop, back into itself. It was like, the dog was looking at me like, and I'm looking at the dog going, I don't know. That was fucked up. And the dog was like, yeah, can we get to the shop? And I was like, I agree. And he's just looking at me like, what the fuck? And he's like this, sitting up on his haunches, like this.
And that dog has expressions.
He is very expressive. You can see anything and everything that passes through his little mind.
Mm-hmm.
And he's discovered I can hear him, so he thinks everybody can now. That's why he stares at you funny.
Yeah.
And does that whining thing.
Oh, he did it as soon as he realized it was me who walked in the house to grab the key. It was like, heard the door shut, and he looked for a minute, and then he was like, oh. And next thing I know, he's right here in the ears and then the big old eyes, and I'm like, don't even start. And then the little...
He was trying to get you to take it with you. You come to take me out. Yeah, because he told me about you not taking him out.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of. Somewhat. Yeah. And then he was trying to get me to let him take him out. So I'll come back for you after the podcast.
I was like, I know you.
Yo, he just whines the whole time I'd had him out here, but he just doesn't shut. I'd have to run him in after 10 minutes, 15 when he wasn't the center.
He literally whined, come out here, and then get him in here, and then he's whining.
Yeah, because he wants to go back to check on his dad. He's or he wants to go outside and play. Depends if there's a guy in here. Because Daddy used to take him out and play before all the amputations and shit. I try to say it's much in front of Les, but it hurts his feelings. He used to take him out in the woods with him too. They would sort of not go hunting. Yeah, hunting with that dog is not hunting. Ain't nothing worse than hunting with that dog is hunting with me. Not that I'm loud. I don't know what it is. I emanate some sort of radar. Whoop, whoop. Hunting. Gonna kill you. I'm like, because they just don't come anywhere near me. I was in Arizona.
They read your mind.
They can. They read my energy. I don't know quite how to suck that one back in. Because I can suck energy back from people. It's kind of hard to take it back from animals. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I don't know how to do it or if I just don't want to. Trying to figure that one out still. I don't know. Because I don't want to see their little eyes. I can do anything I need to do. Strip them, clean them, do all that stuff. I just can't handle the eyeballs looking at me. Because it's windows to the soul. Didn't hit me until later why it was so much bothering. I can see in. And if they're still dying, what was that?
This is fucking fantastic.
What could you drop? Like, I don't know, semi-precious
That
thing?
actually looked like a piece of paper. Like,
it might have, maybe. I don't
notebook paper that you rip off the
like
spine.
like a little bit. Yeah. But it came from up. I don't know. Like I said, people who do them shows are just shit the bricks. Oh, that's what started the whole goddamn thing about Discovery. Jesus Christ, that was a tangent from hell. Oh my God. Anyway, the Discovery Channel ended up being Alaska, hunting Alaska, or whatever it was. Cabin Fever. I think that one's 5. Yeah, it was when it's Chubsy Wubsy.
I'm gonna have to motherfucking Google it or something.
Oh, you can't really watch it that way. They got it to where you can buy it, but I bought it. I never watch it, but I don't want to have to rent it each time.
Yeah, because why?
I downloaded the original, but I don't know what happened to all of them. I've went through so many computers. I know, hard to believe, right? I touch an electronic.
Not like the phones or anything.
Yeah, no. I mean, everybody has 6, 7 spares.
Oh yeah.
I have to change them out, but I can. If I have that many, I can fix them to a degree, and then the rest are just parts. But I stay with the 4G. At some point, I'm sure they're gonna fucking zap that out there. Already talking about putting in 6G. I'm over here inside just going, ugh. 5G makes me have headaches, causes cancer, from what I understand. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've skipped out, seen it enough that I'm buying the story, and I'm a skeptical. Yeah, whatever they say, whatever they call it. You should probably look at the opposite and see if that doesn't fit the bill better. Yeah, I can do this. I can move.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You just starting your car. You coming back?
Yes.
Okay, don't leave me alone with myself. Bad things happen. I destroyed the shop again. I don't know what. I tried to do too many things at one time because I got like a window. I don't know. They say you can't actually multitask, but you cannot. I'm not sure if you can or can't. I can do more than an average motherfucker, but I actually don't do them at the same time. So I don't think you can multitask more than a second or two. Anyhow, regardless, it used to be my superpower. You still got 2 people. Look at you. Who's watching still? And if you got questions, man. How long have we been on here? Oh my God. How long have we been on? Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. I don't know what time it is. Oh, we've been on here for quite a little minute, y'all. Alright. Well, no wonder nobody's on here. It's Chris Berwin, isn't it? Kyla? I don't know. That'll be my 2 guesses. Would be Kyla and Chris. Maybe. Anyhow. Is it cold again?
It's fucking cold.
Baby, shit.
It's blowing. It's cold.
That's why the stuff that's coming out of the ceiling has to be then. Because the end over there.
Oh, so there's just a pot stem fucking chilling.
Well, that I don't know. That one was different. The white papers and whatever else, possibly the paper, maybe. Now, definitely the styrofoam because the inside insulation is styrofoam.
I get the styrofoam. I've seen it happen,
Right,
but like the
but it
last
normally
two
happens
things
a
that
lot,
fell
like a
out,
bunch. Yeah, the last was weird. Well, the first one was weird.
that was super weird.
The paper was weird. The one in the
And
middle,
the way it just was like,
yeah. I don't know. I just work here. It's all fun and games until
we're just along for the ride.
pretty much. If you ride the waves, you don't drown.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean you have to be complacent, but it gives you a moment to think about it on how to do it right instead of just random. You did look like sunshine, though. I'll tell you that. I'll give you your sunshine thing.
Right?
She was spring all over the place, and well, winter came back and said, "No, bitch, check yourself.
Calm the fuck down.
Check yourself." Yeah, no. Well, we got like what 3 months? I crammed so much shit in 3-4 months, and then that 1 month just rains.
I was like,
what is that?
Ostera.
Osteria.
Spring equinox.
Easter.
20th, 21st. I'll just post all the images I have saved to my phone on your page. Just like crystals that correspond with it.
I'm going to go ahead and give you access to the StreamYard.
Animal. Okay.
Yeah, and I believe I can add you as I need to get your email, so just text me your email, and then I can put you in there. So if something happens to me, you can do the show, or if I can't get in, you can get in. You know what I mean?
You're gonna put that much responsibility on me? Okay.
You're my cricket.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to always be cricket. It's weird saying your name. It was a while before I ever fucking know it. I said, I don't need that information. They're like, yeah, you kind of do to get into find you on Facebook.
She never called me by my name. It was always Cricket.
Yep. Right from the get-go.
Yep.
Hell yeah. You had a name. I couldn't remember. I didn't remember you having another name at all. It was straight out Cricket.
I was going to ask you if that dog was a female.
Yes.
Willow was a female. I was like, so we technically have both named each other after bitches.
Well, why not? I love my bitch. You love your bitch.
Right.
So we're a bunch of lovable bitches. Hell yeah. Bitch isn't necessarily a bad word.
No, it's a female fucking dog.
Well, it's not necessarily a bad word in any which way. Being called a bitch depends on how you call it a bitch. Depends on the tone. And depends if you fucking care. Who cares what somebody says?
I really need to get to that.
I mean,
that
really.
Level of
if you break it down and try to ask yourself why you care and keep going until you get an answer from yourself, you no longer fucking care. Because at that point, you've realized it had nothing to do with that person, and so you just dump the whole problem is just done.
Damn.
Wait, and tell me that it's not so. It took me a minute to get there. I'm over here Scorpio trying to sting everybody. I'm not fucking knocking myself out with my own stinger because I'm graceful like that. But, why?
No,
But why? Why would you do this? And this is what I'm asking myself the whole time. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Well, then why are you doing it? Well, fuck, I don't know. What made you fucking react? God damn. Okay, let's go. And then down the rabbit hole we go. I eat the cookie. Off we roll. I drink the drink occasionally, but it tastes like shit. I can make better. My potions are better. But but once you find out why you reacted, then you'll understand that it has nothing to do with that other person. You reacted because of something that triggered a reaction in you. But is that the best reaction that you should use for yourself? And does it serve a purpose? Does it help the situation or does it make the situation amplify? By the time I'm done psychoanalyzing myself, I don't fucking care anymore about that person. They no longer really actually matter because it had nothing to do with them to begin with, or I wouldn't react. And then I'm into an internal journey where I'm down that rabbit hole. Holy crap, when I come out the other side, my hair's all like...
What the fuck just happened there?
Yeah, I walked out looking like somebody rubbed me with a balloon, like I'm like a cat that got rubbed with two balloons.
That's what it feels like. I'm telling you, like that's what it feels like you look like when you
come out all like, you'll know when I'm having one of them minutes because I look like deer in headlights. My eyes get all kinds of weird and doughy and a little startled by that fucking sudden headlight thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Jesus, fucked me sideways. What was that? And yeah. I stopped doing that shock. I stopped shutting my mouth too. I was like slamming my hand in front of my mouth. I fucking smacked my lips so many times in my teeth. I'm like, oh, the fuck did I just say? Oh my God. Because I'll just blur shit out. So fuck. I smacked myself. I quit smacking myself. I don't care anymore. That is, I guess, one of the luxuries of getting older. You don't care. You also know more. But now that you know what to do with it, it is left the building, so there is that. But screw it. You're going to die soon, sooner than you were before, when you were worried about it. So now you don't fucking care. You're going to get as much in as you can. Quantity or quality over quantity. Everything should be lived as in quantity or quality over quantity. Quantity doesn't matter. You can have 20 friends. If you don't have one good one, you don't have any friends. It's useless. It's fodder. It's just fluff.
Yep.
It's bullshit. And it's just one more thing that keeps you distracted from finding the higher thing, the higher self that you need to get to. The higher being, source, whatever you want to call it. It's that thing that we're all striving to reach. And every time we get set back by a gnarly emotion here, which is not to get stuck in it because, well, I fucked up, might as well stay there. How about you don't? How about you just fix it and go on? Jesus Christ. I love it when people are like, well, I fail everything. Okay, yeah.
With that
so
attitude,
you going to keep failing everything, or are you going to change it, or what? Because if you're not going to change it, get out of my face. You're wasting my time. Somebody else actually wants to do something. Well, that's wasting my time. I don't have time for that shit. Nothing will make me mad quicker than someone that just comes by and steals my time. It's not sustainable.
I actually very recently have started getting mad at myself for not just pulling myself my time.
But don't get mad at yourself. Just recognize it. And the idea is not to get mad at yourself. Being mad at yourself doesn't solve shit.
No.
It's like,
I guess it was just like, you're
frustrated. You can get frustrated. That's the right word.
You've seen these patterns before. Yeah. Like, why do you think that there's going to be a change?
But you get stuck in a rut. You repetitively do the same thing because you're familiar with it and you're familiar with the results. And you are kind of playing procrastinator or coward with trying something new at that moment. So you tried the same old thing before that because you know how it would come out. And you don't have to put any effort into it. And then you can try and blame somebody else. But truly, it's you. You've done it to yourself. So accept what's yours. Own what's yours. Don't own someone else's lie. And be the true you. Fucking walk whatever makes you feel good. I mean, you can't be wrong. And they don't know you. People looking at you from outside your fucking house don't know what's going on in your apartment or house. They can't tell you what's really going on. They don't know. You're the only one that can be honest with yourself completely.
And why are they even talking?
Well, why are you listening?
Why they gotta say shit?
Because why are you listening? If you quit listening, they stop talking.
And that's where I am putting the effort. Is just removing myself.
Yeah, well, you can just look at people and go, hey, you know what? This is useless. And I'll walk off. And it doesn't mean I don't love that person, like Minnie-Me. I've done it to her, but it's simply because there was no way to come out of this in a manner that changed anything. And so it was a colossal waste of my time, and I'm not calling her a waste of my time.
The situation
was a waste of my time because this person was caught in their own personal loop. And I can't get caught in that loop. It's a time waster. And I got a lot of shit to do. I've already wasted half my life on some shit. So I really want to kind of be a little more organized with the rest of it. I hope that's on the radio. I'm going to check that out. Hold on. I hope it's on the radio. It does, but it's dark ambient, so it could be in the song.
Yeah. That's a crazy noise.
It was on the radio.
That was wild.
But it was really weird because I switched the song and it still continued for like a half a second. But the other song started, so yeah, whatever. We're just going to call it a bad meshing of the Matrix. Oopsie. Sorry.
I love your boots, by the way.
Oh my God, these are my hooker boots. I can't lift it up. I was going to lift it up. I used to be able to lift my leg behind my ears. Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now I'm lucky if I can get that fucker up high enough in the air and I don't fall off the stool. It's just because I don't stretch. If I had a minute to get on the floor and stretch, but the crazy lady and her fucking nastiness, I don't want to lay in there. And then my bedroom is so fucking tiny. I can do straddles and all that shit. I'm still doing all that shit. Yeah, you guys need to know about this shush. Anyway, yeah, things you guys know. Hey, if I wasn't a character, you people wouldn't be back.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't say things that made you go, you wouldn't be back. And if I didn't say things you didn't know, you wouldn't be back. And yeah. Or you guys just like watching Weirdos. I don't know. You guys are just you.
It's entertaining.
It is definitely entertaining. That much I get. I either make you laugh or you hate me, whatever. But it is entertaining.
What happened?
I don't know. Nothing happened. I think we're losing our momentum.
Yeah,
She's not. I'm not losing my momentum.
I
She's just
am.
going to leave me. And then I get weirder when she leaves me alone. It becomes some serious gibberish. But at least this way it doesn't look like I'm talking to myself. It's really weird when you sit here and try and talk to yourself. I'm like, I do it all the time
Technically,
anyway.
you're not, though.
Well, I'm not, but I can't see them.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can't necessarily change what I'm doing based off of how they're
reacting.
Yeah. I like the dark ambient shit. It really is kind of funky. It's just some weird, no lyric, dark ambient off of Spotify.
Yes.
Jeez. I gotta figure out how to get them to quit adding what they think I want to hear because I don't want to hear it. They go so far off the mark, it's not funny. They take it from something gothy weird to just like a straight up and rap, and I'm like, bitches and hoes changes. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nobody needs to be having that derogatory. Does that fit a finger?
Does it fit a finger? Oh my gosh.
One of yours?
It's so cute, but probably not. Well, it fits that one. I didn't think it was gonna fit.
Does it fit good enough?
If fits good enough, it'll stay.
Because, yeah, I guess it's yours.
Okay.
It's an amethyst.
I see that.
Maybe gold, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it'll stay on that finger.
Okay. It was in the bedroom.
Your bedroom?
Yeah. I don't have another bedroom. Well, there's the crazy lady's bedroom, but nobody goes in there. Nobody goes in there.
Was it yours?
Yeah, it's out of my stash.
It's funny because I've been wanting one of the bigger gemstone rings, but none of them fit my tiny fucking fingers.
Show them what we're talking about so that they don't feel, yeah. It's an amethyst gold ring, I think. Yeah, it's a gold amethyst ring.
Dun, 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 dun,
Just don't, I was going to say, if you don't want it at some point, you know where it goes.
If I don't want, you said that about all the necklaces in here.
Right,
too.
because you don't understand the energy that are in them that is mine. So I get to say where it goes.
Yep.
Yes. I give it to you, and if you no longer want any of that stuff, it comes back to me.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because it's my energy. And there's nothing wrong with asking for that kind of shit. Well, people think there's something wrong with asking for this shit. Y'all crazy. You want something, you ask for it. And if you don't like something that's being given to you, you don't have to accept it. What happens to a gift if you don't accept that gift?
It goes somewhere else, doesn't it?
Well, doesn't it usually go back to the gifter?
Yes.
Okay. So that's with energy, too.
Okay.
If you don't like what they're giving, you don't have to accept it. If you don't accept it, it stays with them. I refuse your gift, bitch. I don't want that. That's not mine. All you gotta do is not accept it. People accept so much. I'd be like, yeah. And I'll start to do it myself, too. I'll be like, oh, no, wait. No, I don't want that. I'm going to refuse the receipt. Send it back. Don't like you. Don't like that. The energy's no. It's not mine. It didn't come from me, so it has to go back where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
So refuse it. I know how, but figure that part out for the most part. If you accept it as though it got left at your door and it's now your problem, then you've accepted it. If you go, oh, no, you don't you leave that with me, that goes back with you, and don't accept it, the energy will fucking figure its way back. Because it's got nowhere to be. You won't take it. That means not letting that person's opinion matter. Like somebody says, oh, you're ugly. Yeah, your mom dresses you funny. What now? You know, I mean, you turn it into a joke and don't accept it. It ain't mine. Bye, bitch. No one's negative should ever outweigh. Okay, one negative should never outweigh 5 or 6 positives. And the fact that it does means there's some real serious shadow work to do. Because you don't have to accept these things. Not that I am self-righteous in this. I'm not. I do occasionally. And I'll be like, wait a minute. It might be a day or two later. And I'll be like, hold the fuck on. I don't want that. That's not mine. No. Yeah. Call that postmaster back. Take this back where it came from. It's not mine. Return to sender kind of shit. Or just put a return. Just I refuse or return it. I don't want it. It's not mine. Even if you accept it for a minute, you're not stuck with it. Just quit accepting it. Send it back. You don't necessarily have to keep it. We have our moments of stupidity. There was that necklace once. Oh, yo. It was pretty, but damn, it cost me way more than it was worth. No, I won't ever elaborate on that one.
I won't ask.
You don't want to know?
Nope. Funny you hand me an amethyst ring, because I recently redid like my altar, and I have like all my tumbled stones in one area and all my raw ones, but I do not have a piece of amethyst all out of the pieces.
It fits that finger exactly for that one reason. That's your projection hand.
Yep.
It will help you project with clarity and tranquility.
I don't have a piece of amethyst that I enjoy wearing.
And it will help you with it'll help you intuitively know where to put it, because you push things with that hand.
Yep.
It'll give it direction. It'll help you figure out the direction without being all kinds of stingy. She's a Scorpio, folks. She is a Scorpio. No, she's not. You're not dead in the middle. You're close to the end.
November 18th.
Yeah, you're close to the end.
I'm a third deacon, just like you.
Third deacon?
Third deacon. There's
I just
three.
had a church flashback. Thanks a fucking deacon of hell.
There's deacons to every sign. You have a first deacon, second deacon, and hence why you get, not the same behaviors out of the same people. So it all depends on degrees. But there are people who say that cusps don't exist, and
I say that they're
it may not be
wrong.
called a cusp, but the fact that you can take someone who, like her, who is a Scorpio, but who was born like literally the day before fucking Sagittarius, she embodies a lot of that Sagittarian energy.
It's close to 50-50.
So you can't fucking tell me that the cusp thing is not.
I don't astrology very much. I know basics about certain signs. I know your stereotypical version of the signs. And not even all of them, man. It's never been my forte to sit there and study it. Just like everybody else, I am primarily lingering around the people in my bubble, as far as knowing those signs a little bit better than the others. People who are more in my bubble, because it is about me at that point, and it really is. It's not being whatever, because we tend to be more concerned about what is in our bubble, what is dwelling around us. So the ones who are around us, those signs are the ones I get to know, so that I understand how to handle and be around the people that are around me. Mm-hmm. But I don't take it as like the gospel and how that person is running their life or whatever. It's not like a text, transcripts. That's what I was trying to think of. It's not like a transcript of what's going down. It's just an idea on how to go at that person differently. Mm-hmm. Because I'm always a DIY project as a Scorpio. Always a DIY project. I'm always trying to better myself. Always. Because I can't tell you a thing if I can't somehow figure out how to do it that way I'm trying to tell you to do it. I have to have tried it first. I am the groundbreaking psychopath. I blaze the trail, but then I just pick up passengers. I will blaze the trail. I'll be the front end of that motherfucker, but I definitely want to add cars.
Yes.
But I don't take any reluctant cars, because I don't need none of that negative crap.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you don't want to be alone. Nobody wants to be alone, but you know what? You should be okay with being alone until you don't have to be. And you should also be okay with asking people to be alone. And just go, hey, I need to be alone. People don't really understand quite what they're able to do. If you ask for it, you can have it. If you don't fucking ask for it, you're never going to get it. And make sure you want it, because if you ask for it, you're going to get it probably a good chunk of the time. And there's so many different paths to getting to the end result that you're looking for that you better be a touch more specific. Mm-hmm. That's how you get your ass lit the fuck up. And the lesson becomes a hard lesson instead of a lesson. Yeah, it should be more of an lesson, though. That makes sense. That's like, God damn, I just got fucked in the ass by a fucking random pineapple. I don't know what it is, but we're staying with it. It is detrimental to be pineappled.
Finally.
Hematite. Look at it. Look at it.
It's your thing you gave
this
me.
One?
Yep.
Nice.
The freshwater.
Yeah, the freshwater pearls. The black freshwater pearls. They're more purple, but whatever. And then the abalone shell. It's an anklet. I'm not playing with her toes. Now I'm playing with her toes. Kira for what? Kids say Kira don't watch. We should have a toe thing on every episode to see if she ever watches.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, this girl hates toes. Hates toes. And yet touches her toes constantly. How do you
Is
hate
it just
toes?
another people's toes?
Apparently, but she don't like her own feet. She wants to get her own feet off.
Ew.
Not really, like, not like that mental thingy where they want to be disabled. I don't know what that's about. I'm neither going to speculate. I'm not. I have my ideas, but I don't care. I'm not doing it. I want to do it so bad. Y'all can tell this, right? You can taste it. I'm not doing it because that's another tangent. That's how this shit happens. That's why nobody ever leaves me, because I'm just over here doing this. That's why we're over 2.5 hours of video. I can't believe there's 2 lunatics still watching us.
Oh my god, we're almost at 3 hours.
Oh my god. Okay, we gotta go. Ain't nobody gonna watch this shit. But they should.
But they do.
Well, I know, but nobody should. But they should. They should definitely watch it. They should. Because you never know what the hell I'm going to throw in there in the middle of this shit. It's just random info. And this is usually how I work. But if you just like, I think I might just start wandering around pulling shit out like I did earlier.
I love it this way because it's like, no matter what, no matter how hard we try and plan and fucking organize and get the information all together for the next podcast, it just never goes smoothly and it ends up like this.
Yeah. So let's just start out like this. Because I don't know, if we stick with one, I mean, there's going to be moments I'm going to pull out things. I'm going to make some oils in front of y'all. I actually, you know what I might do is I might like do a recording so I can like patch it. If it works for me that day, patch it together and just like do a snort snippet, but put a snippet in there. That's snippet. Like as a snippet, in like it's called an overlay. I don't know. It's something there called an overlay. An overlay
on your
yeah, the StreamYard thing. It's an overlay.
Oh, that's right.
You can make it. It'll play and it'll drown out our faces. I don't want to be drowned. I had too much past lives that way. Whew. The dunking chair. I'm kidding. It wasn't a dunking chair. I was drowned. I was actually drowned in the bathtub. Drowned in the ocean once. That was terrible. Don't know what that was about. I don't want to explore it. I just don't like. I go in the ocean because it scares me.
That's funny.
You scared of the ocean too?
I want to go to the deepest, darkest part I can get without needing like a scuba suit, or I just want to literally get in a boat, go out in the middle of the ocean, and conquer my fear. Jump the fuck in the dark, scream, and get the fuck back out. I want to scream into the ocean.
That, yes. Screaming into the water is awesome. I spent a lot of time in the bathroom, like with a towel, trying to drown out the sobs of miserableness because I knew I wasn't where I needed to be.
Oh, I've been in the bathtub, fucking put my body under the water. I
screamed in the bathtub, and unfortunately, dickhead came in. What was that? Are you yelling? I thought you were drowning. Oh, just having fantasies of drowning. Jesus Christ, can I not scream into the water in peace? Bath towel, the hand towels are just so much better. But I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Or if I'm trying to hide that I'm crying, I will shove my face
That's
into
what I'm talking
pillow.
about, yeah. But, oh God, yeah, I don't want anybody to see me cry. And yet at the same time, I do want them to see me cry. And then there's also the other piece of me that's just like, okay, well, when I'm done crying, I don't really need to be reminded of it because I just need to release something. Mm-hmm. So, yay, there's 3 choices. There is 3 choices. Oh my God, there's 3 choices of so much shit. Girl, I'm telling you. There's 3 choices because they're always like, there's 2 choices. No, there's always that 3rd choice. You can be a slave. You can be free. You can be bought. Or you can just volunteer to be a slave. Just, right out the gate, just go, okay, I'm your simp. So there's 3 choices. I had the wording was a lot better yesterday when I said it. But yeah, I was like, oh my God, there's 3 choices, y'all. And it was just like an epiphany. I get them epiphanies.
This is one of those things that comes to you.
Yeah. Oh, really quickly before we get it. Oh, hey, Kyla. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, this is exactly what it's like being here. Oh yeah. She's
that box.
Yeah. Well, I know what to send her. She's getting a goodie box. I was going to be this surprise, but I'm terrible with this surprise shit.
It's not a surprise now.
There's relief on the way. Well, it's not on the way yet. Don't even remotely try and figure out when I can send it. I will do it ASAP. That's the best I'm going to say. Promises end up being bullshit for me.
I got Tony's and Lori's other stuff out like the beginning of this week.
Yay. Lori needs it. Yeah.
I meant to actually message Tony to tell him that he had something on the way, and I haven't fucking done that yet. But I need to.
Well, the note says it. We can just let it happen.
Okay.
Maybe he needs a surprise. Maybe that's why. And sometimes that's why this happens, is because it needs to happen in this chronological order.
Everything happens for a reason.
And it happens in the time frame it's usually supposed to. That's why people come and they're like, how long do I need for a reading? What time is good for you? I'm like,
oh,
you just
shit.
come on. What?
You just reminded me.
Well, good.
I saw this message earlier.
Oh, yeah, somebody, what time's good for me? What's his name?
How do I get into yours?
There you go. Yeah, that.
When?
Yeah,
when are you
am I
available?
Yeah, I'm just like that. Donnie, that's it, Donnie. That's why I asked him when he was available.
I know. I read it today before I came in. I was like, "Fuck, I don't
Let's
think
work
she's
within
seen
the
that yet."
I saw it. I just wasn't trying to answer that. When you want to know when I'm available, I cannot give anyone any concrete information. I just usually explain me. Come with extra time. Set a time frame. Come in. Brace yourself. Just go with the flow. How do you put that to people who really are like, they're very specific and want their things to be around? I'm like, well, you set yourself up for disappointment with me. Because most of the time when I do finally read it, I have, I guess, looked through your energy or heard the things that are being told around you. The longer you linger, the more I hear, the more I can tell you. But it's not always an option for everybody. I'm not stupid. So, yeah, if you're ever in a hurry, you guys say, hey, keep me within a window where you have an extra 10 minutes because I'm going to waste that 10 minutes on you. Not waste, but it's never a waste, but it seems like nothing's happening. But it is. It's something that helps me. That's why I never could do it at the fair. People are like, why don't you do this at the fair? I'm like, because I want to keep my hair. I can't keep my hair if I do the fair.
Let me tell you, that night at the bar,
fuck. And that was nothing compared to a fair.
No.
Fair is just
I could not.
A fair is like a goddamn gangbang. A gangbang at a convention, even.
I couldn't do that on a regular basis. I couldn't do that on a fucking yearly. Just.
That's why I don't sometimes dog some of them, because there's no way in hell you could do it as deep as I go. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And this couple thing, I hate when they come in couples. Not that I won't do a couple, and I'm not hate the couple, but I definitely.
It's got to be uncomfortable. Like, well, I know how.
If I see something that they don't necessarily want the other person to hear or see, or there's something about the other person that they need to tell them, and the other person said there, okay, it's me, so they get said, okay, but it's an uncomfortable few fucking seconds because I'm like, and they're like, what are we looking at?
The white hair just went.
What? Well, fuck. What white hair?
Yeah, a white hair.
That's different.
One white hair.
I plucked all my white hair, so it wasn't me. I actually found two of my eyebrow the other. Well, actually, one of those days when Jake was talking to me, and he was out here, and I was trying to hurry up. I was like, dude, I found two fucking white hairs in my fucking eyebrow. I don't know what to say except for I need a minute. I need to process this shit. There's a little ranting to do too. I'll be out in a few more minutes. Then I said, I went in the closet and I was like, what the fuck? Gotta digest this shit. If I'm in the closet, I just always sit in the closet. And this one's bigger, so it's good. I sit on the steps. But I was just like, what the fuck? God, I'm old. I'm old. I better fucking do something before I get too old to do it. I was like, what haven't you done? And then I'm just stumped. I don't know. I've done everything. There's got to be something I haven't done that I want to do. Not that I haven't done. That I want to do or even thought about doing. Except for a midget. A big dick. Man, I'm going to shut up. That's not good. I forget. Okay.
I was all like,
pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple.
Pineapple actually distracts me. Because if I say the word pineapple, I see a pineapple. It can stop me from...
Like that fucking pineapple?
Yeah, my cursing pineapple.
Are you gonna... You should paint that thing.
I will.
Like, seriously, I can see you getting some fucking acrylic paint and just really
I have every intention. I was going to take the paint thingies, and I was just trying to figure out how I was going to do it. It's going to be purple, obviously, some purples.
Did it get broken?
Yes, don't judge it. I touched it.
Was that recently?
Yes.
I was going to say, that wasn't broken when you first showed me that, was it?
No. Yes, maybe. I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think I broke it after that. It's my cursing pineapple. It's a little banky thing. If you find your energy in here, you should probably have thought better before you did what you did. Because I don't curse easily. So if you find yourself in the pineapple, you fucking stupid.
You done dude fucked up.
You fucking stupid. You're so stupid I can't ignore you, stupid. I'd rather ignore everybody because they become insignificant. Who fucking cares? That person no longer fucking jives with me. Go fuck yourself. Goodbye. And I pull back all my energy. Cut the ties. Break the binds. Or what's that where you cut the cord, that's it. I found my scissors.
No.
Yes.
Where?
Over there.
Like they were there the whole time?
Yes. I have huge scissors, like this big. I use them for the cord cuttings.
Biggest fucking pair of scissors I've ever seen.
You're going to cut a cord. You want to make it dramatic, right? And the bigger the scissors, the more it imprints in your brain. And you need that
visual, right?
It imprints in your brain. The really big scissors, and they're sharp. They're scissors. What the fuck you doing with them? I don't know, but Les thought I needed them, and he was right. I like them. I love miniature shit, and I love stuff that's too big. I love things that are just wrong size. Like extra wrong size, not like a little bit wrong size. I mean, I'm talking like go big or go home, or go small and go home. Go like real small, micro small. Yeah, with the more detail, not like weird, stupid. Yeah, just random shit. I'm easy, not sleazy, mostly cheesy. Not Velveeta, real cheese, Jesus. I don't know what that Velveeta stuff is. It's so fucking close to plastic. I was going to say something. Okay, just since off a tiny better. Okay, you hear about the horseshoes? I'll give you a little tidbit before we go, and we're gonna get up after that. Horseshoes that you hang above the doors. So you're supposed to hang them this way, supposedly, or you can hang them this way, supposedly. This is more popular as far as I'm aware. Now, the way I do it, I hang it up this way, but now you see all the little nails that are still in it. If you can find them with the nails in them, it provides even more luck. And the way I do it is I hang it points up, but you hang it with all the spikes still in it. There's some, I fucking forget the actual detail, but it's luckier than just the shoot. Something about the spikes being in it. I'd have to re-look it up. It's been a while since I've read it. I read it in several places.
These are what attached to the horse's foot, correct?
Yeah, they're ramming this in their toenails. It's got to feel awesome. But splitting their hoofs feels worse because you're going to work them. So you're putting shoes on them so you don't damage them too bad. Yes, it hurts going in, but you know what? Probably like a Brazilian wax for us. You punch your little waxer and you're over it.
Yep.
I never had one because I tried to bikini wax myself one time. I was like, who the fuck does this?
That's funny.
That's insane.
I'm not saying that.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, well, you can have one. Teach their own.
Yeah, except for there's someone that I was going to ask to do it for me.
Oh. I'll do it. I have no problem hurting you or anybody else.
Oh.
But I'll give you a heads up. I love you, so I'll at least give you a heads up. I'm willing to rip the hair out of your crotch area. Oh yeah, I did my kid one time. I got it real warm in my hands, and then I stuck it on his leg while he was asleep. I put like 3 of them on him. He was being a total asshole for like 3 days. I told him to leave me alone or else. The punishments are never the same. But they always fit the bill. He was annoying me, but he wasn't totally being a complete and utter shit. He didn't need his teeth knocked out or anything, but he was definitely coming close to that kind of thing. So I have points where I'm just like, okay, you do this, I'm going to do this. You got one more shot. Don't do it. And then we don't say anything. Then I just do whatever I said I was going to do because I can't lie. I mean, I can lie, but then they don't believe you. If they don't believe you, they lose respect. They lose respect. Well, you're fucked.
Yes.
So I said I was going to do a thing. I did that thing. Unless it was wrong, and then I tell them I'm not going to do it because that is wrong. And here's why it's wrong. But I will substitute it with this. So hang on to your underwear with your little shit. Yeah. Don't take no shit from your kids. You owe them nothing. They owe you their existence. If they didn't want to be here, but they're not going to off themselves, then they can shut up. I'm not telling people to off themselves, but if you're going to fucking talk like that, you need to be willing to off yourself. Otherwise, you're just a hypocritical little shithead who needs to learn fucking something. You need a whipping.
You need a whipping.
I'm not kidding. You get a whipping, honestly, you think to Yeah, no, I'm saying a whipping. I'm not saying a beating. People, check yourselves before you fucking say shit to me. I don't give a shit. People would click their tongues at me. I was like, really? You want him till he's 18? No? Shut the fuck up.
Did you say click their tongues at you? Oh.
That.
Yes.
I'm like, what? You want him till he's 18? Do you? I said, do you want him till he's 18? And usually they would say no eventually after because I don't shut up. I stay on it. I stay on it. I'm like, answer my question. When they say no, I say, then shut the fuck up now. If you're not going to show me how to do it, then you need to shut your mouth about it. You don't know the circumstances behind why I do this.
Mm-hmm.
Each kid is different. And when you treat them all cookie cutter the same, people, you want to be treated like your own special, unique self. Bitch, why are you not treating your kids like their own unique, special self? The punishments and everything need to line up. All that shit. You gotta, if you care about your kids, you're going to take a minute to get to know them. To get to know them means you understand how to love and to punish based off of what they need. And if you can't do that, then you need to shut the fuck up, stay the fuck out of it until you figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're done cleaning your house, you can come clean mine. That's what I tell most people, put their notes where it don't belong. Be like, oh, is your house perfect? No. Is it clean enough to be criticizing mine? No. Well, then I suggest you take care of yours. Or you're a hypocrite. How you going to play it? You always got to give people choices. But you can call out the choices. Here's your stupid choice, and here's the choice that makes more sense. What you going to do? Well, stupid choice, But at that point, then you can be mad. But in the meantime, just be calm. Why do you care? Don't even be mad. Who cares what they know or think they know? I mean, Jesus, I always told my kid to move out while he knew everything. He never did. And I bet you obviously don't know everything then. You should move out. Yeah, you should move out while you know how to do it right.
Yep.
Well, what? You don't have any money? Well, then I guess you're going to get a job. I can't get a job because I'm not old enough. I say you're not necessarily right because you don't know what you need to know to tell me how to do it because you haven't experienced it. I said, you're only as smart as you think you are.
It's funny because my oldest said something.
Oh, that actually doesn't make sense. You're only as smart as you think you are. You're only as smart as you actually are. You're not as smart as you think you are. No. Let me reword that. Sorry, guys. That was like a whole lot of what? Yeah, it didn't sound right. Yeah.
He said he was bored today, and this is after getting away. They've been so sick, like we're not. Yeah. Hadn't been doing schoolwork. Or
I'm
anything.
Bored means I'm feeling better, but not good enough.
Oh, and then I was like, oh, well, I've got lots of chores that could be done. Like we got lots of school samples. Work samples are due tomorrow for school, so we can work on that. I don't want to.
But I didn't ask what you wanted to do.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, but you're bored, so we're gonna do something now. They were doing their work up until I walked out the door to come here tonight.
I'm sure that lasted a few. Men can't usually handle that.
He did. They finished their printing books. Yeah. Their science is done. What else did I have them do today? There was something else I had them do today. Anyways, there's not much that needs to be done before tomorrow morning and sending in those fucking emails.
Well, good.
Other than pushing them out the door so they can go run up and down the driveway for a PE picture.
A PE picture?
I have to take pictures of them being physically active because I signed them up for PE.
Hey, if they start beating on each other, does that count?
Technically, them running in circles around my house is. But no,
seriously, if they start hitting each other, doesn't that count as exercise?
It's exercise.
Send it in.
Look, they're wrestling.
They're boxing. They're boxing. They're wrestling. They're playing kickball with no ball.
Oh, shit.
Get him a stick. Don't hit a tree. You can hit a tree, but don't hit a tree necessarily. My kid, I sent him out because he was on at one point.
Ritalin, was it?
He was on Ritalin, and they gave him fuck, what was that? It started with an R. Fuck, I can't remember what it was. It was not Ritalin. Sorry, hang on, not Ritalin. Adderall. My bad. Adderall.
Yep, that's the other one.
And then the other one was. It was Ritalin, wasn't it? It was Ritalin. Ritalin's for anger. Aggressive anger kind of thing. But if they don't need it and they put them on this shit, Adderall was for it sped them up because the system's so fast. And with the speed on the speed, like self thingy,
mm-hmm.
It does help you focus and harness in on a spot. And I was on it for a minute too because The fucking therapist. See, I know what's going on all around me. But the therapist that was seeing him, you got to get a counselor, not therapist. Therapist, maybe, whatever. Been a minute, jeez. But he would go see this person, and they would recommend, and the doctor would say yeah or nay. And she was looking at me because I'm listening to everything, but I'm taking inventory into her place, and I'm looking her dead in the eye in between. I mean, like I do now. I mean, I do because I'm watching stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, and if I look you in the eye, I can't see the things. So I'm looking at them, sort of. I'm kind of staring off into the distance. Well, I'm watching my peripherals and seeing what's going on because that's where I see a lot of the stuff.
Yes.
And if I can get my peripherals to hold still, then I can continue to see it. When you look at it dead on, a lot of that shit goes. Yeah. Huh?
It's amazing. I didn't think anybody else worked like that.
Oh, hell. It's how it really works. It's how it actually works because the realm they work in is something that doesn't function in our speed. And I'm not sure how accurate this is. I'm not saying it right or whatever, but, it's how it feels to me. That's the best way to put it. It's how it works or feels to me. And listening and seeing some other people's wordings has made it make sense to me. The things or the ability and whatever I see. But I'm always watching at my peripherals. I like it better when I got contacts that work, not the motherfucking multifocals. I'm done.
I just can't even fathom those things in your eyeball.
Yeah, as a contact. But my peripherals, when you got contacts in, your peripherals extend. I can see back here.
Holy shit.
Yeah, on both sides.
I guess because, what?
Because okay, this is a lens that's this way. It doesn't roll around your eye, your retina.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fact that this kind of folds onto your eye makes you see like you should see. So theoretically, don't multifocal. But I can see so much further back, which it made a lot more stuff clear to me. I saw a lot more things. Also, I saw a lot more things. Yeah. Also, I saw a lot more things. I saw stuff. Well, I could see them longer with better the peripheral. I could see them longer, which I could digest what I'm seeing. Because when I see things, if I look at you and I'll close my eyes, the mental Polaroid I took, it sees the other things around you. Not always, but if I'm going to see them, it's usually how I see it. So I'll close my eyes and I'll mentally pull up the mental Polaroid and look at what's in the background of the Polaroid.
Nice. And
once I can dive in that way, it's like a little weird hole because after that I can see things more. But it didn't always work that way. So like I said, I am a witch of many trades. I am the mistress of none of them bitches. But back to this thing. Yeah, put this above your door. You want to get the ones with the spikes still in them. A lot better luck. There's more to it than that. I will actually go further with it. I have to look it up. I actually had a tag. Yeah, I had a tag. That's my famous last words. For the horseshoes, I wrote all this out. I forget more than I remember, to be truthful. Not because I'm senile, but because I got so much weird shit flowing in my head. And it just keeps flowing in. I mean, it's just a constant effort. Or not effort, but constant
Was
flow.
it like a tag, or was it...
It was a tag, but it was very faded and weird looking. It looked like it had been ran over and shit on and some other shit. Not necessarily shit on. Yeah, but I thought I moved it last night. At any rate, yeah, there's so much more on it. Iron is also, it helps dispel negative. You did. Just where is a good question. But the iron in itself, because I believe these are these steel or iron? I don't never know. Oh my god, this one's not iron. Okay, but like railroad spikes, they're another good thing too. They also will dispel energy. Like if you're having spiritual infestation and you want to calm that shit down, it weakens down the spiritual realm.
That white jade tag.
Oh, I was gonna make another one.
I know, because that one it got
all
tea or
fucked
something
up.
spilt on it.
We got so much tea. I moved the tea station away from where it was so that we can quit cleaning. We'll look it up later. Don't worry.
My car is running.
Oh yeah, we got to go, y'all. Oh my god, I can keep this up forever.
Yeah.
This is what it's like to be in the shop on a regular.
I thought about just slipping out and
don't you dare
leaving you.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night.
All right, everybody. I guess take care. We'll do this again next week. I'm sure that it'll be what it is, and just hang on to your underwear and ride the ride and see what we end up doing. We might have Brooke. We might have another friend of mine from Arizona.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he can remote in.
That's fucking awesome. I love that you can do that.
Oh, it's actually one of the. I like IT stuff.
Yes,
but
I am snooping because I'm looking for.
You
that
keep
thing
snooping. You're fine.
I leave, but I don't.
If you snoop, then I might find stuff that I'm looking for. Ooh, herbs for cursing. Ah, look at this.
Look at that. She found something.
I found random shit. Herbs for cursing. Ague wood.
You even have it laminated.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, because
You're like, I ain't losing that.
by the time we get, it's in my files. I just didn't really remember printing it out and laminating it. But it's good for out there so they don't get jacked up. Right? Asafoetida. That's that one I was talking about before.
I think I've heard you try to say that word before.
Asafoetida. No, I didn't try to say it. I always call it asafoetida. Because it smells like ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Right. It helps you cast spells or hexes on a person. It's also referred to as devil's incense. Asafoetida is burned to force someone to leave you alone. We might just start doing some of this.
Did you say devil's incense?
Yeah, devil's incense, yes. Yeah, angelica root. You would think such an innocent name. That was your hip, wasn't it?
Yep.
She's falling apart too. Was your left or right?
It was my right.
That was the one that snapped on me.
Yep. That's the one I have the most issues with.
Oh, baby cakes. That anti-inflammatories. I didn't finish that either. Anti-inflammatory. Anyway, I'm going to stop this right now because, I'll read some more on this next week. I will help you all cause problem and havoc. No, actually, you got to know how to curse works, because if you're going to help people uncurse themselves, you need to understand how it works, or you can't undo it. So there is knowledge and understanding how to curse. Now, what you do with that information determines what happens to you. Not saying everything bad will happen to you. If you're not justified, the balance will be restored. So, do everything you do, but make sure you understand and have all the information, and you're not running off half-cocked. Or unless you're a soulless little bitch and, you don't care if the people around you suffer. But it has to be people you care about, because it's supposed to be a sacrifice whenever you're off the balance. Yeah. See, people are also caught up in this whole, 3 times fold thing. 3 times the thing, 3 times, or whatever you do comes back to you 3 times. That's it. I can say the words, I promise. But if you're doing what's justified, nothing happens. You're the balancer. Just know, you got to know that you're right. You got to know that you're justified in what you're doing. Check out as many sources as possible. I mean, don't be a paranoid, psychopathic freak. I got that covered. But
it's my job.
It's my job to overthink it. No, you don't overthink too much. You can also ask for spirits to guide you, your spirit guides to guide you. You can ask for source, you can just ask. If you do whatever you do from your heart chakra, nothing lights occasionally.
I know.
It's got a temperamental issue.
I was hoping the thing I was looking for would be near it.
Nah, you're cute. Say good night, everybody.
Good night.
We love you.
Good night, Kyla.
Yes. Don't be looking for a box, but know that there's a box coming. I will. We have you in mind. Yes. I will help you out. You can be one of my guinea pigs for my inflammation.
I fucking love it, but I haven't tried the new one.
Oh, girl, the inflammation one.
Yeah. Or the last nerve. I'm almost out of last nerve.
Well, I told you to do that.
I never took any of the new stuff home.
Well, take one of the full bottles and bring back your other one.
Okay.
And then we'll just do a bag, because these have been bottled so far. Yeah. We'll just do a bag for you. Okay. There's no reason for you to go without. I'll work you to death. Don't panic. I pay you poorly and work you to death. It's all good. I can buff my crystals, baby. All right, good night, everybody. We shall see ya on the flip side. Actually, we'll see you here next week. Somewhere close to the same time. I try so hard to make it earlier. I keep trying. One day I'll get it. Y'all just hang on. You'll see when it happens. We'll get organized at some point. Ish. I won't do it too much. All right. Be someone you can admire. And then you're doing it right.